Hello! Hello, guys, what's up? I'm just talking to the people that are watching this later. Hi. Hi, I filmed this Saturday, May, 25th? Is it the 25th, I think? I don't remember anymore. I think it's the 25th. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to do a live stream, open up some toys, chill with you guys. I forgot to grab a water, so I'm going to have to do that at some point. I knew I was forgetting something. But yeah, how you guys doing? You know what? I should just grab that water right now before like a lot of people show up. So I'll be super fast. I'll be right back. Ooh, the camera's in the way. Oh geez. I'll be right back. Grabbing water. It's right there. Okay, I'm back. I poured it in everything. I just forgot to bring it in. Perfect. Here it is. There's the water. I'm here. Hi. I had to grab water. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah. Ooh. Is that a firework? It was like an explosion outside. I don't know. Hello, guys. How you doing? Yeah, I got some recent toys opened, like here. Then I've got some toys I've kind of kept in the box for a while that I want to open up, including some of the others from the set that this hound comes from. I also want to open some of them. So I hope it wasn't a gun. If it was, I guess I'll find out about it on the news. I don't know. Here, I need a sip of my water. It's fireworks. It's kind of odd they're doing it tonight, though, because it's Memorial Day on Monday, but it's Saturday night? I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, I want to get this War Machine because I like Lego Iron Man, and that one looks cool. For whatever reason, I'm out of breath. Why am I out of breath? Sometimes when I start filming videos, when I haven't talked all day, I start getting out of breath. Like, I haven't really talked today. So it's going to take me a moment to, like, catch my breath. Yeah, Lego Rex is coming very soon. That's one I'll definitely pick up. But yeah, how you guys doing? You know, if you want to ask me any, like, toy-related questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. We'll be opening some toys while we're doing it. You know, feel free. But yeah, my room is an absolute mess right now. But I am hoping that I can get some things kind of tidied and put together to hopefully have a whole collection video by the time I reach 100,000 subs, which should be within the next few months, fingers crossed, as long as YouTube continues to bless me. How many clones opening today? None. I have no clones to open. I'm sorry. I have these guys here because I've gotten them recently. One is like the standard release, phase 2, and one is the one from the 2-pack with the battle droid. One question I saw, what do you think of the SS-86 Bumblebee? It looks good. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but I'll probably end up getting it. It looks good. It'll probably end up being my main shelf Bumblebee, but I'll still keep that Netflix one, because that's still a really solid Bumblebee. My favorite animated figure? Ooh. I don't know, man. It's I would say right now it's like the Rodimus mold, because I have it as breakdown too. But I would say either Rodimus mold, Cybertronian, like Ironhide, Ratchet, Autotrooper mold, or Blur. I would say those are always like my 3 favorites. Do you Bionicle? Not really. I mean, I have Bionicle stuff. I can actually show you some if you want. It's on the outside of my door. I did a video on these years ago. It has been years. I'm sorry it's kind of dusty. I've always kept this outside the door of my studio. I got most of these masks. It was like it was almost like it wasn't a yard sale, but it was like almost like a flea market event that was in a CVS parking lot. And I actually have some pretty rare masks in here. This one's actually pretty rare. This clear one, it's a pretty rare mask. Will I ever get rid of them? I don't know. Oh, there's Ben. Ben has just jumped into my room. I'll have to get him out. But yeah, I've got some Bionicle masks. Ben, buddy, you know you can't be in here. You will destroy everything. Yes, you will. It will destroy everything. Please remove yourself. He is adorable, though. He always wants to just jump onto my chair. You can see how much he's, like, scratched it up. Oh, he's going to go in the box. He loves the boxes. I just opened McFarlane Ang, so I have those arms I need to put away. But yeah, let me get Ben out of here. Let me set the phone down again. Ben, he's just in the box. Dude, get out of the box! Get out of the box! He's in my lap. Oh, Ben, you little guy. Get out of here. There we go. He's gone. He's gone. I've answered that question. It took a minute, but we got there. What other Lego Iron Man stuff do you have? I have stuff in my other room, but I have quite a bit. I have like both of the Armory sets, various minifigs. I've got the Heartbreaker minifig. I don't have the Silver Centurion, though. I wish I had that. Do you collect Micro Galaxy Squadron? No, but I do have two, technically. I have the Tartakovsky gunship, and I have like the Crumb Bomber, but I only display this one, and I display all the clones in the Arc gunship. This is the only one I have. Probably the only one I will have. I don't need, unless they do one with Commander Cody in it, I don't need any more other than the Arc Trooper gunship and whatever they might do for Commander Cody. I'm still trying to catch up my breath. Oh my gosh. I mean, you know very well, I film like 30-minute videos all in one take. I'm not normally out of breath. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Favorite Bayverse movie? The first one. Love it. Are you gonna get Legacy Lockdown? Yeah. I have it on pre-order. What's your favorite Star Wars character and why is it Jar Jar? I do like Jar Jar. I actually do. But you know very well who my favorite character is. I had to close and reopen this video just to be able to message here in live chat. That's odd. Gotta love YouTube. What do you think of Commander Apo? He's cool. I've always liked him. I need to get a new figure of his Saga collection figure because mine is horribly yellowed. I need to get a new one of that someday. Thanks for letting me know the ARF Trooper belt doesn't yellow. Oh yeah, when it comes to figures like that, the belts aren't going to yellow. By the way, you did your name wrong. It's obviously supposed to be JJC as in Jar Jar clone. Shut up. I'm a Transformer only fan. I can barely afford just one hobby. Yeah, Transformers definitely take up the most money for me nowadays. But I dabble in other stuff. I dabble in Lego, not nearly as much as I did a while ago. I never talked about Lego on the channel because like there's so many Lego channels. I just didn't want to get into that. I dabble in Avatar, obviously, Gundam. I build a lot of Gundam, but it's a lot of Gundam channels too. Transformers is what I like talking about the most. Review Ben. He's an asshole. He is such a jerk. He was like harassing the other cats earlier today for no reason. He never purrs. He never wants you to pet him. He just wants to play. He is not a loving cat. He is a playful cat. So I don't know. I like loving cats more than playful cats, but Ben is my cat, so I love him dearly. Hey JC, what Optimus should I get? Should I get Legacy United Animated or Legacy United G2 Optimus? The G2 one's really good. Both of them are really good. But I would also keep in mind that I feel like they're going to do a Leader Class Animated Prime with the Jetwing. I think that's going to happen. I'm still confused why Core Class Noah is so hard to find for retail. He's going over 40 on eBay now? That's insane. That's insane. What the heck? Gosh. It's so crazy how some figures just skyrocket in value. Like the Amazon exclusive Greenlight, the Fembot, that barely appeared in G1 and got like an Amazon exclusive retool of like all of those Siege Fembots. That figure is over $200. It's insane. It's insane. Damn, I haven't watched any of your vids since before COVID. Wow, it's been a minute. How have you been? COVID definitely impacted a lot of us in a lot of different ways. A lot has changed in my life since then, but I'm still kicking, still loving doing the channel and everything. AJC question: do you think the 86 Hound is worth it if you got the Siege release? Do I have my Siege one like on hand or no? I don't remember if he's like accessible. I think he's in storage. I actually got rid of my Siege Ironhide. Then someone sent me one in the P.O. box. I do have accessible the Hotshot, the Cybertron Defense Hotshot retool. So, like, comparing these, I don't know, they're very similar figures. You can just kind of see, like, some of the sculpt differences. Obviously, imagine this one's green with Hound's head on it. But, like, you can see some of the sculpt differences and everything. I feel like if you're a really big fan of G1 Hound, this is the one to have. I love this one. I love how it doesn't have a silver face either. I love how the face actually like matches all the beige and tan. This makes him look very Hound. As a big Hound fan, I love this Hound. But, you know, the Siege mold is still a very good mold. Like, how many times do I have this mold? I have Hound, Hotshot, Orion Pax. I've got Hound now in this version. And then I've got that tan guy. I forget his name. The, like, tan... Isn't he a Junkion? I've got that. I don't remember his name, but he's cool. Yeah, my channel has grown a lot lately. I need to do more YouTube shorts, though. That's what really helps the channel grow. Brings a lot of new people in. He is a very adorable cat. My cat loves putting his front paws on the top of any of my land mode transformers. Does he, like, roll on them? That would be hilarious. It'd be hilarious if he, like, rolls them around. I got the new Black Batman from Nightfall. Oh, that one's so good. I should have brought that to show on the stream. I have that, and then I posted some pictures on Instagram. Very rare J4 Instagram post, but the first appearance Batman with that fabric cape. Ooh, love it. I love McFarlane. Favorite 6-7-inch action figure company right now. You should make a short on Dottom Jolt. I want to do a video on Jolt. I do. I mean, I did the old versus new, didn't I? Did I do an old versus new on Jolt? I had to have. Yeah, I did. I had to have. How couldn't I have? But I never talked about the Dark of the Moon one, so... One video that's actually going to be coming up, I'm going to do a video on my Sunstreakers. Because I finally have, like, the Earthrise version. The Bumblebee one is great. Like, one of my favorite deluxes in a long time. I've got the Alternator, and I've got the old Universe ones. Like, I want to talk about Sunstreaker, because no one talks about Sunstreaker. Oop, that's a burp. My bad. Garndon is greater than Cody. Shut up. But like it's. I would say Garndon is less than but equal to Commander Cody. You use the correct mathematical language. If Murder Drone's got an action figure line, 6-inch or otherwise, Murder Drones. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Think about getting any of the Ling Ji Hun Pacific Rim figures. I've never heard of that company. Are you talking about like the over $100, like almost 3.0 DLX style, like Crimson Typhoon that I've seen that I want to get? Because if you're talking about that, then yes, I'd like to get one. Have you seen the Dead Ratchet and Brawn pack? Yeah. That pack is the exact reason why I did not get Prowl and Ironhide. Because I don't need a whole sub-collection of Autobots but dead. I have Optimus Prime because that's iconic. But I don't need... Because, like, then what are they going to do next? Wheeljack? And then they'll do, like, Wind Charger? They'll probably make a new Wind Charger and then make him dead? Like, where does it end? Where does it end? They'll do a dead Ultra Magnus with him blasted to bits? It's ridiculous. Thoughts on Captain Vaughn and why he hasn't gotten a TVC figure but did get a Hot Toys? Because Hot Toys is better. I mean, Hot Toys, they're more versatile and they're more willing to, like, make new molds. And, like, they also already had made a new Cody. And Hasbro hasn't made a new Cody in 16 years. So, yeah, they hopefully will make a new Cody and then repaint it into Captain Vaughn. Fingers crossed. I don't know. Love to see it. Yeah, I still don't get yellowing. I've had so many clones in the past decade, none yellow. Some people are just luckier than others. Like, I never had my figures in sunlight. Like sometimes it's seriously like up to the batch, to the point where like some figures, like the thigh. I have a couple GI Joes from when I was a kid where the thighs are like two pieces screwed together. One half totally yellow, one half perfectly fine. It's literally just the plastic batch. You can't tell me that one entire like plastic piece got tons of sunlight and the other did not. No, it's the plastic that goes bad. It's not like sunburnt. Like there are sunburnt toys. That does happen, but it's not the case for a lot of them. Do you recommend High Grade Buster Gundam? Don't have it, so I can't recommend it, but I'm sure it's good. Oh yeah, I love this MG sniper. This MGGM sniper. It's so good. I don't get a lot of MGs. I get them of my favorite mobile suits, and the GM sniper is, I mean, you can look at him. The blue literally blends into the blue of my wall. I love blue. So a GM that is a sniper that is the same shade of blue as my wall and also my carpeting. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Are you gonna make stop motion? You have so many toys. Absolutely not. I am not a stop motion maker. I am a collector. I am an enjoyer. I am a. I would love to start designing toys, but I have nowhere to start. I have an amazing toy idea in my head. I can't say anything because I don't want anyone to steal it. But I have an amazing action figure line idea that I would love to start working on, and I have no idea how to start going about that. But I'm not an animator. There's a big difference. You can animate with toys, but I'm not an animator. Do you still like the G.I. Joe Cobra Bat? Absolutely. I love Cobra Bats. I've got an original vintage one. I have the V2. I have a couple repaints of the V2. I've got a few V3s. I've got almost every deco of the modern 3 3/4 inch Cobra Bat. I think I'm missing like those weird like mixtures between V1 and V2 that they did for like Collectors Club or like JoeCon or something. I have the classified one, but I don't have any of the classified repaints. I would love to get, or I'd love to see 3-0 make a 6th scale Cobra Bat. That would be insane. I noticed you got some Legos. Oh, actually, it's Lego. Legos is incorrect. Yeah, I'll start opening stuff here soon. Studio Series Battle Trap is going crazy right now. Yeah, but there's like tons of KOs of him, so, you know. If you really need a Battle Trap that bad, get a KO. Hello, have you seen the new retro Iron Man Marvel Legends? I have. I've kind of been slow to getting them. I actually just ordered the, was it Model 60? The one that's like the modern armor that Toy Biz did. That one just looked really nice, so I wanted to order that one. But I have the gold one, Neo Classic, and Superior all in my like Amazon wish list. Yeah, Detritus. Yeah, that's who it is. Geez, I'm behind if we're just talking about him. Are the questions repeating? That's odd. Would you buy a Legacy Animated Sentinel Prime? Absolutely. I would also buy a Legacy Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime. I wish Legacy would have interpreted the movie characters more. They didn't do that like at all. I would have loved to see that. Which Transformer mold do you think is better, Earthrise Prime or Kingdom Cyclonus? Earthrise Prime is great, but Kingdom Cyclonus is almost like perfected. Because I know Earthrise Prime, like they could do a better Optimus, but you can't really convince me they can make a Cyclonus much better than the Kingdom one. So I'm going to have to go with Cyclonus. If you had a favorite video of yours, which one would it be? Oh, geez. Favorite video of mine. I still like the Bumblebee video I did back in the day, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of like trying to like force humor. I don't know. Some of the jokes did not land. Especially my Clone Wars video. A lot of people say it's their favorite. I hate that video. I hate it. I have not rewatched that in years. Hate that video. Some of my favorite videos to go back on and watch are like my favorites, like my top 10 of this year. I love watching those. I always love kind of like seeing the retrospective of what the highlights were for toys in the year. Cat question. One of my sister's cat got out of her house, and do you know any good way to attract a cat back to a house if it escapes? I had a cat, the mama cat. She escaped along with her son a few years ago. Her son, he was a wild boy. He was a nature boy. he never came back. Honestly, he was a stray cat that we had in like for about a year or so. Loved him, but I feel like he was happier just being free. But the mama cat, she'd warmed up to us so much. I knew she wanted to come home. She just didn't really know how. It was actually a neighbor that warmed up to her. Like she wasn't like getting food from us, but she was like starting to accept food from a neighbor, and the neighbor was able to get the mama cat in the house, and we're able to like put her in a cage. So I would suggest letting neighbors know that you have a cat missing, and maybe giving them some cat food and asking them to put some out, and maybe that'll work out. I hope it does for you, because I know cats running away is definitely not an ideal situation. Yeah, Legacy Blitzwing is great. Not worth a leader class price, but it is a great figure. Speaking of Transformers that skyrocket, why did Axle Grease went up in price? I did not get Axle Grease. I was not vibing with that color scheme, and that mold is just not that great. So I didn't even get Axle Grease. I wasn't even worried about it. You got the Crimson Typhoon. It's such a great figure. They have a ton more on the way. Crimson Typhoon's my favorite Jaeger, so I feel like I should get that. Is it still in stock? Let me know, Cole. Let me know if that's still in stock. J4 Murder Drones is a good show on YouTube. I highly recommend it. Thank you for the nail polish emoji. I'll try to remember that, but I don't know. Also, what do you think about SS Springer? Such an easy pass. Like, that is really taking the piss on these leader classes just being Voyagers, but with like a couple little sprinkles on. They literally retooled a Voyager, sprinkled a couple little things in, and sold it for $20 more. Nuh-uh. 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 If they want to keep doing this, they need to lower the prices of these leaders, quote unquote, to like 50 or 45, and then make like a class in between leader and commander for what used to be proper leader class. Because think about it, like deluxes have like doubled in price. Voyagers have gone from 20 to 35, but leaders have gone from like 40 to 45 to 55, and they have suffered greatly because of that. We don't really get traditional leaders anymore. Like, make a leader figure for like 65, 70 bucks, and then you like up commander class to $100 and make those like super intricate, you know, make those even bigger, you know. I feel like they need to add another size class. I think they do. Ultra, bring Ultra back. Lego also made a Captain Vaughn before Hasbro. That is true. You love Rinko Kikuchi's performance as Mako Mori in Pacific Rim. Oh yeah, I know Mako. That's a you don't like Megan Fox? I can't say I've ever been into female actresses in that kind of way. Oh, Freddy Fazboy, what's up? He was in a Dumb Shake's live stream. Murder Drones is an indie web series about robots. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Hayden. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm kind of late. Are you going to get any Hot Toys soon? Monday, I should get the Hot Toys Batman Beyond Arkham Knight figure, and that is super exciting. I missed the pre-order on the Imperial Commando, and I refused to pay nearly $400 for it. So I made the executive decision to just wait it out and wait for them to make the Delta Squad figures that I'm sure they're going to make. Because the Imperial Commando is cool, but I would like to see Delta Squad. That's what I need. But you're good about not being in the movie. I don't know, you're talking about Freddy Fazboy. I got Lifrith and whatever it is called for Easter. I love that kit. Yeah, I think you were showing me that, right? I love the Lifrith. J4, do you recommend the 86 Hound if you got the Siege one? I answered that question already. I answered it. Why are you asking again? The HG Buster Gundam is old. I suggest save up and wait for HG Lightning Buster. Yeah, I did see the HG Lightning Buster, and then they did the other one too. I'm not very familiar with Seed, so you'll have to forgive me. But like, they're basically revives of like the Buster Gundam and the other Gundam that's kind of partnered with it. So I'll probably end up getting those. My first Saga Legends Clone Trooper from the 30th anniversary got yellowed 3 years later in 2022. Yeah, it just happens. Can you check my Lego TF characters I did? Yeah, post a comment on this live stream when it is done, and I will try to remember to check that out. Don't like post it in this live chat. Post a comment on the video. Good day from New Zealand. Hello. That's not even the right accent. I know you saw it on Instagram, and I'm very happy I got Lost Age Jolt. Cleopastic is scary. Yeah, didn't you also show me that with the freaking evac that I want? I still want Universal Studios evac. That's like my Transformers grail right now. To answer that question, if anyone's going to ask, what's your Transformers collecting grail right now? What's the one you really want? Universal Studios evac. I want that one really bad. I'm hoping I get that. Yukon Phil asked me if my G.I. Joe Jurassic Park crossover would be stop motion, and I said no, because I'm not good at stop motion, and the reels I will do is going to be comic style. That's interesting. Hope that works out for you. What's your favorite Transformers figure? I would say probably still, after all this time, the MPM Optimus, my Legendary Toys knockoff. I still love that thing. I don't transform it all the time, but I love it as a figure. I would say my favorite Transformer to transform, one I just love transforming. Currently, I love transforming the Bumblebee Studio Series Sunstreaker. But geez, I'm looking around what's one I always take off the shelf to transform? What's one I always just love transforming? Jeez. I'm struggling on that one. I feel like there's always a few figures I like grabbing it. I love transforming the Studio Series Thundercracker, the Dark of the Moon one. Love that one. Yeah, it's kind of hard to... I love the Volvo Optimus. That one's great. Man, it's tough. It's tough looking at all this stuff and trying to pick a favorite. Do you know any clone troopers you'd like to see in Hot Toys? Delta Squad, obviously. We were just talking about that. The Iron Battalion, the yellow ones from Jedi Fallen Order, love them. Love to see them. Any and everything from Revenge of the Sith. They have all of the components to make a Hot Toys Commander Bly. They need to do that. Hoping they just, give us more live action stuff. I'd love to see the rest of the M&M troopers from Attack of the Clones done. That'd be fantastic. Do you have any clones? Oh, I read that one. When do you think Hasbro is going to release the rest of Bad Batch and TVC? Hopefully soon, man. Hopefully soon. Cody equals Rex and Sound Blaster equals Soundwave. Changed my mind. Are you comparing them? Or are you just saying they're equal? I'm not sure. Your videos age like wine, by the way? Nah. A lot of them age like milk. You kidding? Especially the ones when I was a teenager. I had a lot of really cringy teenager humor. The kind of socially awkward teenager humor that just So I went back and I watched my very first Transformers video I did, where showing my very first collection, and I talked like such a dork. I had the dorkiest way I talked, and it cringed me out. I hated it. Now, granted, I'm still cringe, right? I've embraced it. I'm based. But I don't know, man. My cat Skids escaped over a year ago in 2023, and over a year later in 2024, my cat Mudflap would too escape, and I miss them so much. Oh, I'm sorry. I love the names, though. I love how you've named them all after Transformers, but I'm sorry to hear that they escaped. It's tough when cats get out. It is. Which one is better, Tales of Jedi or Empire? Jedi, just because of Count Dooku. Just because of Dooku. Alrighty, it's been half an hour and I haven't opened anything. Let me open this Ang, because I want to. I want to get this done. Because I got this Ang, right? It was in one of my big BBTS pile of loot unboxings. I think it wasn't even... It was the one before that. And I just didn't open it. Because it's not very exciting. But they had it for like $6. And it is different enough from the Ang I already have. He's in the Avatar state, and I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, McFarlane boxes, you open them, but you still can't, get this out. I just tear them, man. I ain't keeping this. I ain't keeping this box. You kidding? There we go. Do any of you, keep every single box to all of your toys? Because I absolutely could never do that. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. I could never. I always expect there to be a collector card with, other McFarlane stuff, but it's just for Multiverse. I've been getting so much McFarlane lately. Like I said, they're my favorite, action figure company right now. Not counting, Transformers, obviously. Because I feel like that's almost a whole different thing. Like when it comes to like 6-7 inch scale action figures, like, you know, there's Mattel, there's Hasbro, there's McFarlane, there's Jazzwares, Jack Pacific. What's the one that's been popping off? Who made the? I know Loyal Subjects has been doing a lot of stuff lately. What company was it that made the? Was it Jax that did like the recent like? Geez, I'm talking so horribly. The Street Fighter and Mega Man stuff, because those are good. All right, he's got this big old swoosh effect. That's kind of interesting. Man, that big swoosh effect reminds me of the old Diamond Select Avatar stuff that I got rid of. I got rid of almost all of that. You may be asking, why would you get rid of that? Because they were trash. They were not good, man. Especially with McFarlane stepping it up. Oh, that only got one. Oh, I hate these. I hate these so much. And I don't have nippers on me right now, so I have to use my film cutter to, like, cut it without cutting the toy. Alright, he's free. He's free. We got him. Here's this junk. Hate it. Alright. I'll catch up with comments. Don't worry. I'll catch up. I'll catch up. I'll catch up. And mustard. That's what I'll do. Alright. Here, let's bring some of this stuff back in. So we have a bit of a background. Again. I will build this war machine. I promise. That is on the agenda. Alright. I mean, I already have this mold. But now he's in the Avatar spirit. I might actually try to get him in a, like with a flight base. I wonder, can I kind of make him look like he's doing the meditating thing? That'd look really cool. Because I'd probably display him like this. Yeah, like he's in the Avatar spirit. I've not watched the Netflix show yet. I've heard it's okay. I've heard it's okay. So I've not watched it yet. I'm hoping it's good. Yeah, this Ang seems alright. He uses the same weird head sculpt that the original Ang used, but at least this time around it actually works okay with like angry Avatar Spirit Ang. Like it kind of makes sense. Yeah, this is good. That's good. Especially for $6. I mean, come on. That ain't nothing. $6 ain't nothing. I'll take it. He has a staff and the effect. That staff is warped. It is absolutely warped to oblivion. He will hold this, right? Yeah. He's not even holding it like flat. That's odd. Very odd. And then we'll just slip this on. I think I have it upside down, but I really couldn't care less. Oh, he has another effect part. I forgot. There we go. That just slips on. Oh, that makes it so heavy. He only has one hand to hold it, too. Oh. Yeah, ouch. Yeah, that's a dud. That's a dud of an accessory right there. Not a fan of that. Won't be using that. But he does have this too. That's like a... Oh, does that work with like the fisted hand? It's like water bending. Yeah. I guess since they didn't make a Katara, I doubt they ever will. At least he's got something. Alright. There's Ang. He's cool. Very mad that they never made Katara or Toph. They just did the main male characters. Ugh. Come on, McFarlane. You should know that your female figures sell so well. I mean, look at all your Catwoman figures. I mean, the only Catwoman that doesn't sell are the inaccurate The Batman ones. All of the other Catwoman figures sell out all the time. Nightfall Catwoman, Arkham City Catwoman, 66 Catwoman. Those are some of the most expensive McFarlane figures. All right. Let me catch up to comments. Hopefully I can be fast. What would you recommend to tighten a universal joint on a Transformer? Yikes. Is it like pinned in? Because you have a pin push, you could like push the pin out and then use like some of that like nail polish or whatever to like add more material to like add more friction. But I don't know. I don't really have a lot of universal joints that go loose on Transformers. I would love to see Tales of the Clones. I would love to see that. It's sold out on BBTS. There's a bunch on AliExpress. I Are you talking about the Crimson Typhoon? Yeah, because I know it was on BBTS, but it's like more expensive, wasn't it? You know what a geo tracker is? Isn't that game where like you like see a part of the Earth and you have to like guess it? Or that's GeoGuessr, Geo Tracker. I don't know. Yeah, I might have to go to AliExpress and get that Crimson Typhoon. I've been spending so much money. I need to stop. Do you know why some new action figures are so hard to find at physical media, like at retail stores? I mean, I don't know, man. Sometimes they just don't make it out to stores. It's been like that for well over a decade now. What do you think of the new Studio Series Bumblebee? I talked about it a bit ago. I think it's pretty nice. I won't forget Hasbro skipping Cobalt Hero. I'd love to see a Cobalt Hero. What's up, dude? To me, it's Sunday right now. Yeah, it is still Saturday for another 50 minutes as of right now. For another 50 minutes, it is still Saturday. It'd be cool if we got a BBM concept art Magnus. What, did he have a concept art for the Bumblebee movie? I can't say I've looked at a lot of the concept art, but that'd be really cool. Are those two Phase 2s from the Droid and Clone Trooper 2-packs? Or one's a singular release, one's from the 2-pack. So you are correct on both accounts. This is the 2-pack version. That is the single release version. I'll be filming a video on them here soon. You just noticed Ang. Yeah, he's right there. Another actress I have a massive crush on. Thank you for sharing your actress crushes. The only one that I ever crushed on, and it was when I was like a kid. Like by the time I hit puberty, I was not worried about actresses. I always thought that Kirsten Dunst was cute. I always thought she was cute when I was a kid. I was watching Spider-Man and Small Soldiers, and it just clicked with me like, oh, she's kind of cute. But I never like crushed on her. Like that's the closest it's ever come for me. I don't know. I've never been that way about people that I don't know. Never been that way. Thanks for the idea. Hope my sister cat turns up because he's only 1 year old and has to live out indoors. I hope so. It's really tough when because they have heard the bell. Oh, he still has his collar on with the bell. Hopefully that helps. Would you rank all the Transformers cartoons? Not on a live stream like this, no. But my favorites are definitely Prime Animated and Beast Wars. I also really like Cyberverse. I've not finished Earthspark, but Cyberverse was good too. I love Cybertron too, but I'm very biased. I have the Skids Deluxe class. I don't care though, it sucks. What game systems do you own? Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, and I mostly use a PC. I'm not much of a gamer, but I play a lot of Batman Arkham on my PC. I love, like, I have over 1 million points on Azrael's Atonement as Batman. Like, that's quite the achievement, getting over 1 million points on Azrael's Atonement. A challenge map, might I add, where you can't take a single hit. I love that map. I hate the combo map. The map with, like, on Arkham Knight, the Combo Master map. It's so small. It's such a small space. And they want me to, like, deal with 1,000 things at once in this tiny little space. I hate it. I've gotten over a 200 combo. But I don't know. I love the combat. I'm not as good with the Predator, but I love the combat in Arkham Knight. Hey, JC, does the 09 ROTF Optimus scale well with the Dark of the Moon Deluxes? 07 Megatron and Seekers? You're asking a lot. I would say ROTF Leader Optimus scales well with, like, I don't know, like Battle Blade's Bumblebee, because he's kind of bigger. Definitely not Hunt for the Decepticons Ironhide. He's way too tiny. He's way too tiny for that big old Optimus. 07 Megatron, like the leader class, yeah, I would say it scales okay. You know, they're both leaders, not perfect. Have you ever had an awkward interaction in public that makes you shudder every time you remember it? Not really. I mean, I'm not a super awkward person in real life, and if I am, I don't realize it. So I don't know. I don't have a lot of moments that make me cringe. But every once in a while, I've ran into a very odd person, and I just forget about it. I don't know. I don't have social anxiety like a lot of people do. There's no OCs. They're TF characters made in my style. They're not OCs. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I want the old ROTF Voyager Recon Ironhide. I want that one too. And he has that battle mask that YouTuber Theory Miss did a video about. Can't say I know anything about Theory Miss or Battle Mask video, but he does have like the Ironhide battle mask that was used for like that figure, the original Hunt for the Decepticons Ironhide, Dark of the Moon Leader, and Dark of the Moon Voyager. Like he has that same kind of fit look to his face. Anyone remember Tenkai Knights? I've got some Tenkai Knights, yeah. I've got some Tenkais. They're kind of cute. Not to sound evil, but if it didn't mean losing my mind, I'd send you my evac. Nah, don't do that. No, enjoy your evac. I'll get one eventually. What's your favorite version of Soundwave? Like, toy-wise or character-wise? Toy-wise, I really love the, like, Nemesis Bridge set version because it's not yellow and it's actually, like, painted silver and it's gorgeous. I have that one very proudly on my shelf now. But character-wise, probably Prime. Something about Prime Soundwave is just so badass. I love Prime Soundwave. What will you think of the new Studio Series 86 Commander Class Optimus Prime? I'll probably think it's good. I don't know. I feel like Optimus could really use a good Commander class. Because think about it. They give Rodimus Prime a good Commander class. Why not give Optimus Prime a good Commander class? Like, really make it like a mini masterpiece. Super well-engineered. Insanely well-engineered. No kibble. Flawless. Perfect. No Optimus will ever be better. Trailer. Fully kitted out. Fully painted. Fully kitted out. You get Roller. You get his axe. You get the Matrix. You get the Ion Blaster. You get every... It's basically like a full-fledged, like this is an Optimus Prime that is super great for $90. Perfect. It would be absolutely perfect. You got Leader, Sandstorm, and Dreadwing at Target for $35 each. I've gotten Dreadwing at Target for only $29, but I have not seen Sandstorm yet. I'm hoping I can find Sandstorm and get him for $35. That would be great, because that's how much he should be. Actually, he should be that in-between price I was talking about earlier. Because he's not a Voyager. He's a little bit more, but he's not a leader. He's not. I'm still glad I found Universal Studios. Stop talking about evac! JC, what actor would you cast as Duke instead of Channing Tatum? I don't know. I'm not a fan casting kind of person. I'm not. I'm sorry. Someone with a good jawline. That's all I can say. A macho man with a good jawline. That's who should be Duke. I personally don't transform my Transformers that often. I keep them in robot mode. I mean, I always keep mine in robot mode, but whenever I take one off the shelf, I transform it, and then I put it back in robot mode and put it back. Sorry I haven't been watching your videos because real life. Yeah, it's okay. Life is a thing. Do you have Commander Bo or Vil? Yeah, I've had them for... I don't know how old you are, but maybe longer than you've been alive. I've had them since they came out. I love them. I think I've been watching since like 17 or 18. Yeah, I know you've been a fan for a while, Sith Astromech. You've been around for a while. Do you plan on doing a collection tour in 2024? Yes. Once I hit 100,000 subscribers, which I've done the math, I will reach before the end of the year, I will make a full collection tour. I'll actually do two. I'll do a before and after, because my current collection display and tour will not feature a lot of newer toys, and it will be pretty crammed, pretty messy, pretty overwhelming, but I will clean everything up. I will put stuff in storage, and I will have everything that I really cherish and want to look at right now on display. I still cherish my 3 1/4 inch Star Wars, but I want them to be in dioramas someday. I want to craft dioramas for them. So until then, I'm going to put most of them in storage, except for like some of my absolute favorites. So I'm going to work on that at some point. I don't know how far along I still have, but... You just got the Red Battle Gear Clone Commander today. I love that Clone Commander. It's so good. Stephen Lang should have voiced the Inquisitor in Tales of the Jedi. I don't know who Stephen Lang is. I'm sorry. I mean, didn't they have the Inquisitor just be voiced by the guy that did it in Rebels? Didn't they do that? That's what it sounded like to me. I just painted my Bumblebee movie Wheeljack to make him a normal white. I like the off-white. I feel like Wheeljack's usually like a cream white. But, if it makes you happier, then that's awesome. What's up, Random? I just noticed that that's you. What's up, dude? Which other Sith Lords have we not gotten yet in Star Wars The Black Series? I don't know. Don't particularly care. I don't collect the Black Series. They haven't done Darth... Have they done Darth Bane? I don't even remember. I don't think they've done Bane. They've done Nihilus. I don't know. I don't collect it. Have you watched X-Men 97? No, but I've been highly recommended to. I'll watch it eventually. I still have my McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat boxes, and the last Mortal Kombat figure I got is Night Wolf, and I still haven't opened him. Yeah, I have a whole stack of toys I haven't opened yet. That's why I'm kind of going through these a little bit. Who's your favorite bounty hunter? Dirge. Embo's a solid one, but Dirge is my absolute favorite. I'm waiting for the little, like, Micro Galaxy Squadron Dirge and Swoop. Isn't that like a blind box thing? I will buy as many blind boxes as I have to get that Dirge and Swoop. I've not seen it yet, but I need that. Kenner. Yeah, Kenner is a company. I need to go through Studio Series and recycle duplicate backdrops. Yeah, there's a lot of duplicate backdrops. I've only kept the ones I really think are cool and I might actually use for pictures. It was Jada toys. Yeah, you're right. I knew it was a J something. There's Jada, there's Jax, there's Jazzwares. There's too many J names for all these toys. I can't keep track. Nice RB. They are cool, but old clone figures. Okay. Yo, JC, which actor, actress would you want to play Siths? I literally just said I don't care. So it's whatever to me. I think Keanu would be great as Revan. Oh, I don't know. That's a pretty popular fan casting. That's all I can give you. That's all I can give you. Favorite Avatar character? Either Toph or Zuko. I love Toph. I love her attitude. But Zuko is just, I mean, who doesn't love Zuko? I like picking Toph because Toph isn't usually people's favorite. It's usually Zuko or like Aang or Sokka, but Toph is one of my favorites. When I grew up in the early 2000s, the biggest superheroes were Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Batman, Superman, and the Justice League. I would say Hulk was pretty big in the 2000s too. He had that Ang Lee movie. Like, I grew up in the early 2000s. I would say like Batman was huge, Spider-Man was huge. X-Men, I would say Hulk was bigger than X-Men. Like, X-Men was around. Like, I had Wolverine toys. I thought it was cool. But like Hulk, like, I felt like Hulk, like, he had the fists, he had the masks, he had the action figures. Like, Hulk is a pretty, no pun intended, evergreen superhero. Like, a lot of people don't acknowledge him. I feel like the Mount Rushmore of superheroes is Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, and Hulk. And the reason I feel that way is because you go to some random country where superheroes are not a big part of their popular culture. You ask them to name some superheroes, most likely Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, Hulk. Who doesn't know the Hulk? Big green guy, big guy that turns green when he gets angry. Everyone knows who Hulk is. He is on the Mount Rushmore for me. Sure, he hasn't gotten his own movie in ages, but when it comes to just his cultural significance, who does not know who the Hulk is? I'm gonna leave it there. When do you think the next P.O. Box unboxing will be? I did love your art. Absolutely loved it. I have it filmed. It'll be edited soonish. But yeah, your art was awesome, dude. Absolutely loved it. I loved the, what was it? The picture of Fiscarata holding the picture of Omega Squad. I loved that one. That one was great. Hey man, I graduated college 2 days ago and got a vintage collection Havoc. That's awesome. Congrats. Is there a reason why Hasbro will never give us a Studio Series Skids or Mud Flap? Because they suck. I don't like them. I am definitely in the club of I don't like Skids and Mud Flap. I think they're annoying. I mean, I have their ice cream truck figure because it's iconic and it's just fun and goofy. But I'm not a fan. I don't even think I would buy Studio Series if they made them. I don't even think I would. I would just protest. I'd be like, no, thank you, not interested. Yes, I will be building this because I have to. I need to start. If I don't start now, I'm never going to start. Let me get through a few more questions, though. How do you react when Scourge died in Bad Batch Season 3? He didn't, because you see him on the landing platform. He was totally out of character the entire time. I don't know. It was pretty disappointing. It's whatever. There's no numbered bags. It's all just this. That's wild. All right, I guess I'll just start opening them up. Oh, it's not tearing. Great. I hate popping the bags open because the pieces fly everywhere. I like to tear and pour. That's the safe way to do it. You tear and you pour. I'm not going to lie. The biggest reason I got this was because I think the War Machine minifig looks really good. But also, like, out of all of these mech suits, it makes the most sense that the Iron Man characters have them, because it makes sense. It makes sense, you know? Like, of course they would have them. Why wouldn't they? All right, let me look at a few more comments. AJC joining in. I've been a fan for half a decade. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Bumblebee movie Sunstreaker is great. I love that figure. Ross is selling McFarlane toys. I don't have a lot of Ross stores near me, but next time I see one, I might pop in. You haven't watched a stream in years? Well, welcome in. Welcome in, Eiling. You think because of the racial stereotypes people accuse Schism of flap of. Like, I don't really subscribe to the whole the racial stereotypes thing. I just think they're annoying and horrible characters. Opinion on Netflix Avatar series. Haven't watched it yet. I've not watched it yet. I will at some point. Will you get Magmatron? I will. I will get Magmatron. I just haven't yet. But I definitely... I might as well just order him. I should. I just got paid. I need to see if he's in stock anywhere. I should just order him. Have you deleted a lot of your old videos? I have not deleted a lot of them. I've deleted a few. One of them was like when I was gonna do that whole like JCC 2.0 thing, and I titled it "The End of JCC 2." And I'm like, that video came up every time you Googled JCC 2224, and I wanted it gone because it just wasn't relevant to anything anymore. And not a lot. I would say definitely like less than like 5. I've just outright deleted. I keep a lot of the cringe because you need to embrace the cringe. You need to embrace your cringy past. I like the grays on this. I like how it's not like silver War Machine. It's like gray War Machine. That looks cool. I like that. Where's his legs though? Where his legs at? Bro, where your legs at, son? Where are them legs at? There they are. Yeah, it's a cool War Machine minifig. I like that. That's neat. Very cool. Yeah. That'll go with some of my other War Machine minifigs. I have the... I don't have a lot, though. I have the one from the Armory that's like War Machine Mark 1. Is that it? That might be it. I've got like a KO or something, but yeah, it's a cute minifig. I like that. All right. Can I suggest an old versus new? Sure. Depends on if I have it or not, but... Because I don't have every old Transformer figure. That's a fact. Oop, I knocked something over. I'm always knocking stuff over. That's just my life. J4, name a new Transformer you don't have. I will buy it and send it over to you. Just need to know how. You know I gotta do that. You don't have to do that. Like, you don't even know how to send it. I appreciate the offer, but I have been debating, like, making my Amazon wish list public, but I feel like that just seems so weird. Like, oh, guys, you want to buy something for me? Go right here. It sounds like I feel like it would be such an entitled thing to do, to like make my Amazon wish list public. I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys want to actually do something like that, because Amazon wish list, like, you can order it and it will be sent to me without you even knowing my address. Like, it's Amazon wish lists are a great way to do things like that. I'm just looking for this part right now. Yeah, I've debated doing that, but I don't know, man. Like I said, I feel like it would just make me feel so entitled. There's one. There's the other one. That took forever. Normally I don't take that long looking for the pieces. I've not seen X-Men 97. Hello. I sadly never got into Arkham Cat. You never got into Arkham Catwoman as she looks sexy, beautiful? Okay. I mean, she's an action figure. I feel like you and I have different perspectives on things like that. I'm sorry. As someone who watched the Netflix Avatar live action series, to me it's not good because it's rushing through the season 1 plot points. I mean, I feel that. I do. And I don't feel like season 1 had a lot of filler. Like, I feel like a lot of the stuff that happened, like, did benefit the story later on. But I see why a live action show would cut some of that out. Like, I get it. I don't feel like it all needed to be there. Because I just don't feel like it did. There it is. Jeez. So much gray. So much gray. I swear most Lego sets are just gray nowadays. Commander 86 Magnus versus Earthrise Magnus. Don't have Commander 86 Magnus. Don't know if I'll ever get it. And I've already done a video on Earthrise Magnus versus G1 Magnus, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's one I'd ever do. If anything, I would do the old generations Combiner Wars Magnus versus the 86, because those are two Magnus figures that don't have the white Optimus inside. And I feel like that's a very big, significant difference in the toy design. Because comparing like Earthrise or Kingdom Magnus to 86 Magnus, they are entirely different toys and doing entirely different things. Like, you cannot compare them. One is an armor for a smaller figure, and the other is a large figure. Like, they're the same character, same bot mode and everything, but they are fundamentally entirely different toys. I'm looking for the Amogus piece. I can't find it. Dude, I just can't find any of the pieces today. I can't find any of them. I've never struggled this much to find Lego pieces in my entire life. It's because they didn't number the bags. There's just so many parts just spilled right here. And they're all so tiny. I'm looking for the Amogus. Where's the Amogus piece? Where? What? Dude, there. Look at this. It was like tucked inside this. Just like that. God, what is on my finger? Oh, I know. It's Sharpie. That's Sharpie. That's Sharpie right there. I was like detailing a model kit, and I used like a fine point Sharpie to like add some little color, and I did it on my nail to like keep the color going, so it didn't dry out. Oh, fun times. Let me at least add a few more parts, and I'll get back to the comments. For those that aren't familiar, if you're like, why is he so far behind on the comments? It's because I like reading as many of them as I can. So I like am still stuck behind in the past, and I'll have to go through and catch up. I don't just let it scroll by, because I know like so many comments will just be absolutely gone if it just scrolled by. All right, then here's the front armor, and this needs a plate that I'm sure is upside down. The tiles are always upside down where you can't see them. It's always how it has to be. Where is it? I'm looking for a gray tile. There it is. Guess what? Upside down. Shocker. Always upside down. All right, that's the body of the mech. There we go. I guess we can put War Machine in there already. Why not? Does he sit? Does he sit in there? I almost feel like he sits in there. Yeah, he's going to sit in there. That's interesting. Normally they stand in these. Yeah, they haven't sitting. That works, though. That works. You can tell this is going to look pretty good. All right. Let me catch up with some comments. The joints on my RTF Voyager Starscream got loose, and I had to use black electrical tape to wrap around and make them not loose. Yeah, a tape works sometimes. Even using like tissue, like facial tissue, sometimes that helps with joints. Earthrise is getting cooked. Nah, man. Like I just said, entirely different toys. No, a Geo Tracker, a car. It's a car. It's my favorite. You should go. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. J4 for the Jada Mega Man figures. What character would you love to see be made in the line? Obviously, I'm sure they're going to get around a Proto Man. That's going to happen. They're doing Cut Man, which is one I'm excited for. I don't know how far along they're going to go, but one of my favorite robot masters is Tengu Man from Mega Man 8. I actually found an old model kit of Tengu Man, but I love Tengu Man. I'd love a toy of Tengu Man, like a proper action figure, but I don't know, man. There's a lot of cool robot masters. I'd love to see them go into Mega Man X too, not just keep with the classic Mega Man, like, you know, X, Vile, Zero. Like that'd be cool to see. I'm not a diehard Mega Man fan, but I think it's pretty cool. I don't know what happened, but there have been a sudden surge of G1 Magnus figures in stores near me. Yeah, are you talking about like the 86 one or like actual G1 Magnuses? Because I have a G1 Magnus, you know? I found one. I love G1 Magnus. Crazy how much better the Phase 2 from the 2-pack looks. One funny thing, though, my 2-pack Phase 2, the belt was upside down. I'll have to point that out in my review, but yeah, I had to, like, heat them up, pop the legs off, and then slide the belt off and slide it back on because it was upside down. That's a first. Well, I say it's a first. Hasbro used to do that all the time with the older 3 3/4 inch figures, but they haven't done it with the Black Series ones yet. At least not as far as I can remember. God, I picked a small Lego set to build, and I feel like it's going to take forever. Jeez Louise. What have I done? What have I done? You're fulfilling your destiny, Anakin. I love that movie. Should I get the Hot Toys Palpatine or nah? Like the Sidious from Revenge of the Sith? Not the Clone Wars one, the Revenge of the Sith one, because dang, that looks good. That looks so good. I am so tempted. But I have a lot of time to think about it. It's not going to be out for a long time. But it looks so good. I shouldn't. It's not the Jedi way. I shouldn't. But I might. I don't know, man. I want my Hot Toys collection to be very focused. Like, even with the clones. I don't want to get every single clone. I just want to get the clones that mean something to me. You know, I don't... Like, the Imperial... Oh, nice. The Imperial Commando, as cool as it is, a specifically gray Republic Commando means nothing to me. It's cool, but it has no significance to my personal enjoyment of Star Wars. But it's cool. I'd buy a Black Series. I'm kind of surprised they haven't done that yet. Actually, I'm really surprised. All they got to do is just repaint the Commando mold they've been doing the whole time. Because we all know they're not going to retool that at all. They've already done Delta Squad. That's said and done. No way are they going to revise those. Honestly, it's okay with me. I'm not stressed. I think they're cool figures. I mean, Black Series, when it first came out, was touted as like... Touted, not toted. It was touted as like, oh, these are the most premium action figures you can get for Star Wars. They're going to be amazing. And nowadays it's just like, oh, here's this cheap repaint of something you've already had. It's just, that's how it is now. That's how it is. That's a cool assembly. I like that. That's really cool how that waist went together. Like with that, those pieces kind of sandwiching. I wonder if, is anything going to go there though? I have no idea. Yeah, that's cool. All right, let me go back to comments a little bit. I'm going to open one of the Transformers from this Generations pack, because I at least need to open one Transformer, but I'll do that after I build this War Machine. I just bought my first Black Series figure ever. It was New Hope Vader on the pegs. The Black Series Vaders are good. The Black Series Vaders are definitely good. Have you bought any Warrior class figures? I think Warriors are cool. Not all the time, but I have like Warrior Thrash. I don't even want the deluxe because I think the Warrior's fine. I've got the Warrior of the Orange guy from Earthspark. I don't remember his name, but he's cool. Who's your favorite commander? Take a guess. Come on, take a guess. Do you have any Marauder Gunrunners? Yeah, I've got some Marauder stuff. They're pretty cool. What do you think about TF Prime? One thing I don't like about TF Prime is that J.K. Simmons didn't voice Ratchet. Oh, you just wanted several people to voice people. Sorry. Ultra Carterzilla, I love you. Thank you for being on the stream, but you and I are not on the same wavelength when it comes to actors and our desires for various things like that. I'm sorry, we're not on the same wavelength. I got a terrible mispainted reg in my Mandalore TVC 4-pack. Oof. I kind of... Do you have a picture of that before you turned into a shock trooper? I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious how that looked. Oh, yeah, I forgot they got rid of the joints. They got rid of them having hinges. That sucks. They used to have, like, hinged elbows and, like, hinged knees, and now it's just... No, they never had knees. They never gave these knees. But yeah, they don't have elbows anymore. Tragic. Maybe it'll make it, like, a more solid toy. I don't know. Don't knock until you try it. I'm trying it right now. Besides, do you really care about articulation for a Lego toy? Are you that fussed? Like, Are you gonna have that much? I mean, I do actually like the Lego buildable action figures they do, though. I just got the Green Goblin. I was debating building the Green Goblin instead of this, but I had a feeling that I probably shouldn't get into anything super involved. So I'm like, let me just build this little guy. I've been thinking about this one. So let me build this little guy, this little war machine. And that's what I've done. That's what I've decided to do. Boop. Boop. Sorry, I have to make the sound effects. They're absolutely necessary. I love how after all these years, they still use Knight's Kingdom armor. I love it. It makes my soul so happy. If you don't know, these weird like armor pieces in Lego were used for large buildable action figures. Oh, this is the leg. This is the leg. Is it? I feel like it... Yeah, it's still not going to have elbows. Because there's 4 of these. Yeah, it's not going to have elbows still. Yeah, it's a leg. That doesn't look bad. That's cool looking. I thought that was going to be an arm. But what was I talking about? What was I even talking about? I don't remember. Let me catch up with some comments. Let me catch up. Oh, congrats on 3.5K, Random. That's cool. Those 4 would have done a way more badass job as those characters. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the voice actors. I mean, J.K. Simmons as Ratchet would be a cool voice casting, but I don't know, man. I think the voice cast was fine. What's your favorite TMNT? The original, like, 1990 movie. That's my favorite. You don't like TF animated? That's okay. It's not for everybody. I love it, though, but it's not for everybody. It is absolutely not. I think it's great, but Arkham Knight Combat is damn near a rhythm. Yeah, I love Arkham Knight Combat. It's so good. Arkham City Combat has so many flaws. I could talk about Arkham all day. I could. Like, I love Arkham City. Like, amazing game. But the combat has so many flaws where, like, you just get punched when you shouldn't be getting punched. And there's, like you're left vulnerable when you're doing a back claw slam. And, like, you get, I call it being faked out, where, like, a thug runs up to you with, like, where other thugs will run up to you and, like, about to punch you. A thug will run up to you, and you're ready to press counter, and they get there, and you press counter, but they didn't punch you. So you just lose your combo. It's so infuriating. But Arkham Knight, the counter icon starts as they're running up to you. So you can counter them a little earlier. I love that. Love it. Hate the precise countering. Hate it. Clone Trooper prices are getting insane. I mean, they've been getting insane for ages. You saw the Antenna Mold 212 for $50? Nah, man, that's an outlier. That's not right. That's just someone asking way too much. I mean, I've seen the 5 POA figure for $30 at a flea market. People are just pricing like crazy. AJC's your Jax is yellowed. It is. I should get a new one. But I haven't done much videos because I'm starting. That's okay. We all start somewhere. Literally sold off your Earthrise Megs and Siege Soundwave to get it, and I didn't even pre-order it. Ooh, hopefully you will get it. If you like Arkham, you should try Spider-Man PS4. I am going to play Spider-Man PS4. I have it on my Steam library. I'm just having way too much fun playing Arkham to start a new game. Let me finish replaying Arkham Origins and Arkham Knight, like actually finish replaying them, and then I'll start moving on to a new game. I hate how TF Prime Soundwave sounded as a voice, in my opinion. It was Frank Welker as Soundwave. Dude, what next? Peter Cullen shouldn't be Optimus Prime? Dude, L-take. Absolutely, we are not on the same wavelength. Nuh-uh. Dude, it was Frank Welker. How are you not happy with Frank Welker Soundwave? I don't know what to tell you. That's Soundwave. That's the voice. Oh, whatever. Anyways. I need this piece. I get kind of lost in the zone when I'm building Lego sometimes. I don't build a lot of Lego. I did build a 30-minute missions kit earlier. That's where I have the Sharpie on my thumb. It was the Spinaccio, like the black one. I love that kit, but I hated the color because I didn't like how it was like red and black with white on it. And then I remember I have the Spinaccio Ninja that is blue and white with black on it, and I didn't like that either. So I kit bashed them, and I took all of the black from the Ninja Spinaccio and gave it to the red Spinaccio and vice versa. So now I have an all white and blue Spinaccio and an all black and red Spinaccio. And, ooh, they look so good. They look so good after I did that. I feel like that was almost the intention. I feel like Bandai did that, and they're like, go ahead and do that because they look better. Speaking of looking better, I do enjoy how they did this armor in the front. I think that turned out pretty nice. One thing I'm always mindful of though with Lego nowadays are the gate marks. Like, I don't like looking at those. Not a fan. Definitely, I'm not too stressed about like all of the Lego logos lining up. I know some people stress out about that, but I am definitely not that OCD about it. I'm OCD about it with these pieces because I hate when it's like the nub and the Lego brick and they're all lined up together and they're not aligned properly. That bugs me. That is a pet peeve for sure. Faux show. Yeah. That's looking cool. Yeah, I'm digging that. Definitely neat. All right. Another leg done. Let's go through more comments. Have you ever been to House of Plastic? I'm actually planning on going there tomorrow. I love the House of Plastic. I just got Studio Series Bumblebee Starscream for $15. That's a solid deal. What have I gotten from House of Plastic lately? Oh, my Revenge of the Fallen Ice Cream Twins, Skids and Mudflap. I got them at the House of Plastic. I've gotten a lot of good stuff at House of Plastic, for sure. So every once in a while, like especially with their loose Transformers, you have to do a little bit of research before you buy it. Make sure it's all there. Because I don't think he's knowledgeable enough on the Transformers to be able to tell if they're complete or not. Because I've been burned a couple times where I bought a Transformer and it's like, oh, it's missing a piece. Great. But it's okay. See, it's not the end of the world. $90, I can't afford that. Just save up the money. Just save up the money. What do you think of G1 Springer iconic Wrecker Hammer? That's cool. That's cool. How do you feel to have hit 90K subs? Man, after a while, it's just a number. I feel like 100K is going to be the one that really is like, whoa, that's crazy. But, man, it's just a number. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I know for some people, they could only dream of having 90,000 subscribers on YouTube. But, oh, this is a ×2. Good thing I looked. But for me, man, I've been doing it so long. It's about time. I've been on YouTube making videos since, like, what, 2011? It's about time. It's about time I finally start getting some proper numbers. It's about time it starts rolling. I need the algorithm to bless me again, though. It's been a while. That's one thing I hate about YouTube. Like, you make the same kind of content, you know, you're just vibing. Then every once in a while, the YouTube algorithm is like, I'm going to show this video to everybody. And it just blows up, and you get so much, like, so many new viewers from it. And it doesn't happen to me all the time. Definitely does not. I mean, I've had it happen. That's how I got 90K subs, but yeah, it's very odd. YouTube algorithm is not a fan. I love how Dumb Jake, every time, I love Dumb Jake. He's a newer YouTube channel. He's great. Every time in his videos, he's like, make sure to like so Algae Rhythm gets off my back. And he's the villain from the new crappy Space Jam, Algae Rhythm. Don Cheadle, actually. It was Don Cheadle that played Algae Rhythm. I just love that every single time. Algae Rhythm. How no other YouTubers made that joke. It's so genius. It's so genius. Algae Rhythm. I love it. Every time. I need to watch his toy hunt video he just posted looking for Bumblebee movie Megatron. I do have that toy, by the way. It's great. I don't know if I'll do a video on it, but it's great. All right, let's return to building. We're getting close to being done. We're getting close. And then I'll do a endurance round to catch up with comments. All right, and then I guess these will be the clips for his fingers, I'm guessing, because he needs the fingers to grab onto objects because he is a mech suit. I was thinking about, I have like 3 of the most recent Clone Trooper battle pack. I want to build those on a live stream. I was thinking about doing that tonight, but I'm like, nah, that's going to take too long. That has to be a dedicated stream, and I want to open some other stuff. So I decided I'll hold on to those. I don't have the space to display them right now anyway. So I'm like, yeah, I'll save this for a rainy day. One thing I've been saving for way too long of a rainy day are the Legacy Stunticons. I don't think I've ever had Transformers just chilling in the box, waiting to be opened longer than I've had the Legacy Stunticons. Like, oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. It's been like, what, 2-3 years since Legacy started? When did it start? When did Legacy start? Wasn't it 2022 it started? And like, I got Dragstrip pretty soon after he came out. And I've just been, I wanted to open them all at once. And I've had Motormaster, the last one I needed. I've had him for so long now. And I just haven't opened him. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It'll happen. And I have it planned where I'm going to do an old versus new with that and the Combiner Wars one. Like, that is what the plan is. It's going to happen. But I don't know when. I love these Exoforce arms. The robot arms. I know some things about Lego. I know some things. I know these little arms are from Exoforce. I know that. I know that much. All right, let's pop that on. Looking cool, looking cool. Making progress. Oh, I must have missed that. Did I miss that? You're supposed to have Exoforce arms up on these. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, that looks really cool. Does he have a backpack? Yeah, he's going to have a backpack. Surely he's going to have a backpack. All right, let me look at some comments real quick. I got my SS88 Sideways for $48. Not kidding. Your SS... Oh, yeah. I was for a second, I'm like, SS86? 40... Is he that expensive now? The Sideways? That sucks. I can make you a diorama. I made one. It's my most popular video. That's cool, dude. I appreciate that. I want to make my own dioramas, though. Like, someday I want to have, like, Mount St. Hilary and the Ark in it. Isn't that the mountain, the volcano the Ark got stuck in? Mount St. Hilary, or was it Mount St. Helen? Mount St. something. I want the big Titan class Ark, like, rested in that. And then I want it cut away where I have, like, you know, Teletrain 1 and the Autobots in the base. And then I have, like, the desert. And then there's the Decepticons attacking, and then, like, the ocean, and then, like, an oil rig. That would be so cool. I want to make that someday. That'd be so amazing. I want it on this big table, and then I want the table to be high enough where the table can have a second layer underneath, where it's Cybertron. Like, the raceways of Cybertron, the towers, and it's all, like, I want the top of it to be, like, OG, like, 84, 85 characters. And then beneath, I want it to be, like, 86 and onwards. Like, that'd be amazing. That'd be so cool. Many years ago, I used to frequently watch her streams and interact in chat. I had an account named McButthead. It has been a while, but that does ring a little bit of a bell. Maybe a little bit. The first video I've watched on your channel was Anakin Invader plus Crispy Anakin. Yeah, the Crispy Anakin is one that Algae Rhythm blessed very well. Algae Rhythm very much blessed that video. So it is currently 11:53, and the chat time I am at is 11:18. Oh my gosh. I need to blast through this. I'm not going to read everything, but I'm going to blast through. I'm going to try to read as many questions as I can see. Which box set was Crispy Anakin from? He was a single card Revenge of the Sith release. If there's anything that you commented back in this that you really want me to still answer once I catch up, please just resend it. I did watch the Fallout TV show. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Question: do you know why Black Series is one of the only modern 6-7-inch action figure lines that only really has single jointed elbows at this point? Apparently, it was a mandate from Lucasfilm. They think double joints look ugly. That's from what I heard. Do you remember Mortal Kombat Echo? I do not. Hey JC, the last figure you touched came alive to kill you. What model is it? I don't know. One of these on the desk. That's the last ones I touched. You hear about Retro Blasting throwing a fit because someone copied his Lego model? I have not heard about that. I don't know. I don't get involved in YouTube drama. There's so much drama surrounding various YouTubers, like all of the time. I remove myself from it. I don't even want to express an opinion about another YouTuber like that because I will just get reeled right in. How would you rank each DCEU movie? That is a loaded question that I cannot do right now. Not a fan of most of them, though. I would say Man of Steel is my favorite. Man of Steel is a solid one. All the rest, honestly, I don't think I like any of them except Man of Steel. Favorite X-Men member besides Wolverine? Probably Iceman. Probably Iceman. I want print up a bunch of my TF designs and send them like, yeah, if you want to do that, that'd be cool. But not the Saga Bly. I have a cat. I made a Commander Cody armor. That's amazing. Send me a picture of that if you have Instagram. I would love to see that. AJ4, sorry for asking this again, but does the Bayverse Leader class figure scale well with the deluxe figures? I kind of touched on that a little bit. I would say for the most part, like Studio Series is the best scale. Like it's very rare that a big old leader class will actually scale well with like modern deluxes. Yes, Gizmo5 discuss my brother. Do you have Jetfire Transformer? I do. I have the Studio Series. I have the Siege Commander, which is amazing. I have the Cybertron, which is kind of buried. I've got a lot of Jetfires. I have the old Thrilling 30 leader. How do you think that Rex died in Revenge of the Sith show? He didn't die. I'm very confused by that. Have you watched Thew Adams' knockoff beatdown? Dude, Thew is my favorite YouTuber. I've watched every single video of his. I've been a fan of his since I've been collecting Transformers, so since like 2011. Also, Sam is not the main human protagonist and dies by... Oh, are you talking about like your own idea? Yeah, that's neat. I got a Star Wars Lego Darth Vader mech. Yeah, that was kind of cool. Have you watched Transformers Earthspark? I've not caught up with it. I've watched the first half, but I'm waiting for someone to tell me a website that's posted the rest of season 1. I will not delete the Anakin Vader changing table video. That's a good one. What other animes do you like? Gundam, obviously. I haven't watched all of the Gundams, though, but I like JoJo, One Punch Man, mostly season 1. Season 2 was Death Note's really good. I'm not a big anime guy. I think it's pretty much all the animes I've seen. Experiencing the pain of Universe Deluxe Galvatron. It's right, of all sentient beings. That Universe Galvatron. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've got Megatron. I actually just ordered the Maverick Transformer on Amazon because now it's only $25. I just ordered that today. So that's actually kind of exciting. If you had Spider-Man powers, what would you do with it? Probably just swing around because it's fun. They gutted Sokka's character in live action. Yeah, I heard they got rid of like the whole womanizing aspect of him, and that kind of sucks because that was actually character development for him. Yeah, this is the War Machine mech. How much does a Lego set cost in your country? Usually it's like the 10 cents per part ratio. So like 1,000-piece set, $100. What? How's it go? 100-piece sets, $10. 50-piece or 500-piece sets, $50. 1,000-piece sets, $100. It still kind of flows through that. It's been like that almost since the beginning of Lego. But the pieces have been getting smaller. Have you seen the upgrade kit for Legacy United Animated? I have. Hasbro's going to do it on their own. I know they are. Don't buy the upgrade kit. They're going to do it. I'm calling it right now. Yo, JCC, what 1/18th scale G.I. Joe figure do you want to get your hands on the most? I'm kind of done with 1/18th G.I. Joe. Actually, no. Correction. I really want the Hiya Toys Cobra Trooper. It looks amazing. I want that so bad. That looks amazing. The blue camo. Need that. Need it. There's actual 86 G1 Magnus toys. Yeah, I'm so far behind in comments. I'm catching up. It is 11:58 now. I'm at 11:37 on the comments. We do a review on Transformers bot shots. I might do a whole video on bot shots, but I want to get more though. Any G.I. Joe collectors in this chat got the retro classified Duke? I've seen it. It looks all right. The face looks like the actor of Translucent from The Boys. But I don't do a lot of classifieds. I only get like top favorite characters. There are apparently like 40 something Lego Iron Man variants. Yeah, there's tons. Are you a silly Billy? Absolutely. Silly Goose Nickel all day, every day. I swear the next TVC house has a Garndon, I'll be mad. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not the Cantina with a Garndon in it. Even if it is the Cantina, like with Momon and Don in it, I'm just, as long as they get individual releases, I don't care. I don't care. Jawbreaker, yeah, that's his name. Do you collect Robot Spirits Gundam figures? I have some Robot Spirits. I've got like GPO1 full burner. I've got GPO4. I've got the original Gym Sniper. I've got the Ver anime of Char Zaku and the normal Zaku. I have the Ver anime of the full armor Gundam, the green one. I've got a decent amount. I've got a decent amount of Robot Spirits. They're really cool. I want the Denon Zon or the Denon Gi. I want those really bad. The figure is missing all the paint on one half of the helmet, the left half of the visor. Yeah, it's sometimes when you see older stuff like that, it gets pretty beat up. Another living soul that knows about those Lego Night Guys. Yeah, I've got them all, dude. I kept my original ones. They're all in pieces and bits though, but I rebought them. Like I've got Jayco, Raskus, Danju, and Santis. I know their names. I know their names, man. Lord Vladik, they're my boys. That's my Lego right there. Spider-Man villains or Batman villains? Batman all the way. I'm very biased towards Batman. I think Batman is, I like him a lot more than Spider-Man. Batman's my all-time favorite. Oh yeah, FYE prices are terrible. Are you upset that Transformers Reactivate got delayed? Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I was kind of looking forward to actually playing a new Transformers game, like on actual release, but I'll get around to it. My favorite Jedi Council member is Adigalia. For least favorite Jedi Council member, Kaidi Mundi. You don't like Kaidi Mundi? Man, you're a hater. My favorite Jedi Council member is why am I blanking on his name? Why am I blanking? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake fan. I've just been talking way too much. That's why. The one I did the silly video about. I was just gonna make a joke, but I blanked on the name too long. The joke is ruined. The tall neck guy. I was gonna say he's my favorite. Jarl Poof. Jarl Poof. I was gonna say he's my favorite. Realistically, Kit Fisto. Kit Fisto is like one of my favorite Jedi. Late on the discussion about opinion on Transformers 1. It's looking good so far. It's looking good. Definitely looking good. Yeah. What happened to Sam? Shia LaBeouf. That's what happened. I feel not knowing a Transformer is missing a part until later after you got it. Yeah, that happened with me with my Voyager Ratchet. That is actually something that I missed. A lot of the people like correct me on stuff for old versus news, and it's like, oh, I just didn't feel it was important enough to mention it or whatever. But I actually forgot that he's supposed to have that piece that covers his head. I forgot that. Actually got that. I'm waiting to get the new Lego Clone Battle Pack on sale. Yeah, it's always good to get them on sale. I was thinking about getting the War Machine mech. Yeah, it's cool. Your favorite Star Wars show? The OG Tartakovsky Clone Wars. That's not my all-time favorite. All right. I'm close to being caught up. So let me finish this build, and then things will kind of calm down. I can keep the stream going. I'll probably keep it to like going to like 2 hours, because I don't know. I kind of kept them going on longer nowadays. I used to just keep them around an hour. I don't know. I feel like when I start a stream, I expect to be in it for like 2 hours, especially nowadays, especially with like a lot of questions, because they always kind of turn into Q&A streams. But it's hard when it's a Q&A stream when I'm actually like trying to do something, because I have to stop what I'm doing to like look through the questions. Because some people, like, they have someone that can read it to them, or like especially like Twitch streamers, they only really answer like their like super chats. I don't even know what they're called on Twitch, but those are actually like read out loud by like whatever AI voice they have, so they can actually respond to questions while they're what are they called, subs? No, they're just donations, right? And it's just, isn't it just donations on Twitch? I don't know. You can very clearly tell that I'm not in the know when it comes to that. I'm not a live streamer. I'm not. I just do this for fun. I just do this for fun. That's what I do it for the funsies. Let's see, that right there. And then this right here. Almost done. Almost done. We're getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. Oh, he has another. He has another cannon. Oh, this one's on his shoulder. Okay. This one's on his shoulder. That is pretty cool. Oop. Oopsies. Geez, my thumbnail looks so bad. I'm sorry I didn't think to try to wash that off before I did this. This was very spontaneous. This was a pretty spur-of-the-moment spontaneous live stream. Okay, that goes like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's out a little bit. Almost done. Almost done. This is cool looking, though. I'm digging it. I'm going to actually display this mech. I normally don't display these. Might actually display this one. It looks cool. All right, let's get the missiles in there. I never fire these off. Never, ever. Nuh-uh. No, thank you. All right, what's next? Oh, like the backpack, maybe? He definitely has, like, this hunched look to him. Like, he has to be hunched to stand. But it's still really cool. Almost done. We'll take this. And then this. What even is this? I'm not even sure. Is it like a clip? Oh, is this like a container for extra ammo? Is that what this is? Maybe. Maybe that's what that is. Is that for the extra ammo? That'd be kind of cool. I think it might be. I don't know. Or maybe they just did that because. And then he has the big old hose piece that'll go in right there. I love those big old hose pieces. Those are so cool. Does it say what that's for? No. Oh, I missed a piece. Wherever this goes. I must have missed that. I kind of remember. I vaguely remember. Didn't this go... Oh my gosh. Because I remember using this for something. And now I've forgotten. What was this for? What was this? How many does it say? I remember. Oh, this must be an extra. Are they giving this out extra? Huh. Because the book only says ×1. And Nova, yeah, I used it for the backpack right there. So yeah, it's an extra. That's cool. I wonder, can I at least like store the hair in there? Nah, there's definitely not enough space for that. But maybe like some extra shots. Maybe like 2. And that's one bad thing about the Lego system. You don't get a lot of wiggle room to really work outside of it. Oh, maybe can I like rack them along like that? I swear this is what you're supposed to do. Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you be able to like use this for the extra ammo? That'd be so cool. Come on. Sit right. Sit right. There we go. And then fit maybe like one more. Yeah, check it out. You can use it for the ammo. Oh, that's so cool. Love that. I don't care if that's, like, it doesn't say that in the instructions. That's what I'm using it for. All right. There's our War Machine mech, all said and done. Move the extra pieces out of the way. You also get this hair piece for Rhodey if you want. You can put that on. That's actually a good hair piece for clone troopers. Like, that's a good clone trooper hair piece. That has just gone on the floor, so that'll stay on the floor. All right. The mech is done. That took way too long. That took forever. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. All right. Let's move some of these guys back in. Let me fully catch up with the chat. Fully, entirely. And then I will open one Transformer. I'll open one more from the big multi-pack with Hound. I'll do one more. All right, time to catch up. Can you do an old versus new with Pepsi Convoy and Earthrise Optimus Prime? Didn't I already do a... No, I didn't. Old versus new with Optimus Prime with the Classics one, right? I don't know. I'm doing an old versus new on G1 Prime versus Missing Links. So I feel like I want to wait for to see this 86 one. I want to see this Commander class they're going to do. I want to see that. So I'm going to hold off on that for now. All right. Will you buy Transformers 1 Studio Series Optimus? Oh, I have it on pre-order. Are you kidding? JC, do you have Phase 2 Lego Commander Cody? Of course I do. Of course I do. Duh. If you listen closely to Optimus Prime when he transforms for the first time in Cade's barn and AoE, he says Sam. I can imagine he's probably like calling out to him. I know it ended almost a month ago, but thoughts on the Bad Batch finale? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I don't know. Bad Batch was a pretty mid show in my opinion. It wasn't like the best thing ever. It was way too dependent on monsters. There were so many creatures. Like, oh, there's this monster. Oh, no, there's this monster. Oh, no. Oh, we're doing fine, but oh, here's a monster. We got to fight. Oh, there was no stake at all. The stakes were nothing when a random monster showed up. Because in Star Wars, when has a random monster ever really made a significant impact on the character? When? The closest that's ever come was the Wampa, just scratching up Luke a little bit. That's like the most significant a monster has ever done in Star Wars. That's it. All the others just die. They're a threat in the moment and they die. Thoughts on TF Prime Knockout? The character, love him. The toys, pretty good. TF Prime Starscream, TF Prime RC. Oh man, that's a hot take. I love them both though. They're both amazing interpretations of the characters. I love Prime RC. What are your thoughts on Hero Factory? It's okay. I've got a Preston Stormer that I got, I think, at like the toy department. Because I always wanted one growing up and I never got it. I don't know, it's just more Bionicle, but even not as good. And I'm not a big Bionicle fan to begin with. So, they're fine. I can't remember what the first video of yours I watched was like 5 or 6 years ago. The first video I watched of mine was my Commander Wolf review, because it's the first one I ever did. Or VC is very talented. Are you talking about RC? Yeah. Well, I don't remember her name. But yeah, I loved Prime RC's voice actress. JC, do you have Phase 2 Commander Cody? Yeah, I already answered that. I do. I also have a Clone Army Customs one. Do you still have that NECA Godzilla? I do. I do still have that NECA Godzilla. It's a cool figure. I don't see myself getting rid of that anytime soon. It might go in storage for a while, but I'm not going to get rid of it. Any Commander Cody merchandise he can get his hands on, he has. Yes. I still need those like keychains. They did like an Imperial Commander Cody and then a normal Commander Cody. Those blind bag keychains. They did a bit ago, like big heads, almost Funko Pop style, but not exactly. I need the Commander Cody ones. I don't remember who it was. A fan told me they had gotten an extra Cody and they're going to send it my way, and they never did. But it's okay. I'm not mad at somebody for saying they're going to send something and not sending it for free. I'm not going to get mad at you. The only time I got frustrated with something like that was when someone was like, "Oh, I'll sell you these." Oh, great. We did the deal. I sent him the money. And then he replied back, "Oh, actually, my brother he wanted to keep them. Sorry." And it's like, could you not have decided this before I sent you the money? Like, that's one of the only times I got mad. When money's involved, that's when I'll be disappointed. Who's your favorite Seeker? Thundercracker. Well, he doesn't mention it. I'm talking about it. Well, he doesn't mention it. I'm talking about the one. Oh, like the Commander Cody minifig. Yeah, I've got the ATT set. Thank you, TK Magic Shop. Did you ever end up turning your extra buildable Lego Cody into JCC 2224? Not yet. He's still just chilling. He's still just chilling like a villain on top of a carded like Commander Cody keychain. But that is going to happen. I need to find like that buildable Obi-Wan Kenobi set like really cheap, and then I can do it like flawlessly. I was a TK Stormtrooper for the 501st in Lucasfilm. Now I'm retired. That's awesome. That's awesome, TK Magic Shop. That's sweet. JCC, which is your favorite clone except Cody or Gree? Fordo. Fordo is by far my second favorite. Gree, I would say, is like my fourth favorite. It's like Cody, Fordo, Fox. Then I'd say Gree. Then I'd probably say Bly. I love Bly. I'm very biased towards the Revenge of the Sith era of Clone Troopers. The Filoni Clone Wars is great, but Revenge of the Sith, that's where it's at for me. Can I please buy you a Transformer? It would make me so happy. It would be a Catmander Cody too. Again, Freddie, I need to think about if I'm going to do the Amazon wish list thing. But I definitely appreciate the offer. I mean, the PO box is open. If anyone wants to send anything in, the PO box is an open invitation. Which Transformers one toy would you buy first? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm gonna buy way too many. Whenever a new Transformers movie comes out, I'm like, new toys, and I just buy even the dumb ones. Like, how many videos did I do on Rise of the Beasts? I could do a whole playlist. I need to make a playlist just for Rise of the Beast toys. And it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. I love Rise of the Beasts. Unfortunately, Hiya Toys Judge figures not available in the U.S. Like, yeah, they're not, but I'll figure out a way to get them. I will. I think maybe AliExpress, there's a way to get them through there. Like, I will get that Cobra Trooper. Don't worry. I will get that Cobra Trooper. The TF1 Toyland leaks are promising the return of Hotshot, or Bot Shots. Yeah, I'm so hyped. I can't believe Bot Shots are actually coming back. Oh my gosh. I'm going to buy that 2-pack of Optimus and Megatron so hard. I can't wait. Do you know what the TVC HasLab this year is? I've heard it's the Cantina, right? I'd love to see a Havoc Marauder, though. I would definitely back a Havoc Marauder. Not necessarily a Cantina, though, because like I said, I want to make dioramas for my 3¼ inch figures. I don't want to just buy them for several $100s. I want to make them. So I will make a Cantina, but I'm not going to buy a Cantina. JCC, which is your favorite clone except Cody, Gree, Rex, or Wolf? I already answered that. Transformers 1 Bumblebee Battle Mask or live action Battle Mask. I love the Transformers 1 Battle Mask. It looks like, I love how shiny it is. It's so shiny, like, especially the visor. But his battle mask from, like, Rise of the Beast and the Bumblebee movie is top tier. I love that battle mask. Have you built the Origin Gym with missile pods? I have built the Origin Gym, the Slager custom. I have that missile pod gym, but I've not built it yet. I also have the Moroccan Front Orange Gym, but I have the Slager GM, and it's incredible. Love that kit. Do you like the Gundam Breaker battle log kits? Yeah, I do. I definitely do. I like the weird, like, Gundam Build Fighters battle log Gundam Breaker. I love the stuff like that. I love it. I think for Gundam Breaker stuff, I still have Live Lance Heaven in my stack, and I have like the ground Gundam that's like the urban combat colors. I still have those in like my backlog. I feel like the BB movie battle mask is better. Yeah, like I said, it's really good. Do you own any Hot Toys 6th scale? Oh yeah, I do. If you want to go on my YouTube channel, I have a whole playlist dedicated to 12-inch and 6th scale figures. I love Hot Toys. I mentioned earlier in the stream, but on Monday, I should be getting the Hot Toys Arkham Knight Batman Beyond Batman. That is hype. Cannot wait. Hey, J4 was really hoping you'd go on stream again soon. Yeah, thank you for joining, John. Thank you. The whole Kendrick or Drake thing. Oh my gosh. I'm not invested in either of them, but I've seen like the edits where Drake is like, "You're a poopy pants, you're a poopy pants," and it's the funniest thing. Mundy's an actual sociopath. He's a terrible person to completely embody the failure of the Jedi Order. Yikers. Shots fired. Would you ever consider building a 501st clone armor? I mean, I would love to like build a Tartakovsky clone Commander Cody, but I'm a very big boy, and I don't feel like I would necessarily fit. So I don't know. It would have to be like just proportionally. Like I am just a large person. Like I am not the fittest person, to put it politely, but like things would need to be resized for me for sure. Like my knees alone are just massive. My calves are big and muscly. Like I'm just, it runs in the family. We're just all larger people. I'm making a custom Bumblebee movie knockout. Oh, that would be sweet. Yeah, definitely send me a picture on Instagram or something when it's done. Do you have any Five Nights at Freddy's toys? I have I got the original wave of the Funko action figures, and they were trash. And I built the Springtrap, but I got rid of all of like the Five Nights at Freddy's figures. I gave them to a relative that likes Five Nights at Freddy's. But I kept the Build-A-Figure Springtrap because Springtrap's my favorite animatronic character. And then to get free shipping on a GameStop order, I ordered like this glow-in-the-dark Toxic Springtrap, which is like glow-in-the-dark purple. And it's just kind of fun. I want to get like the big 13-inch Freddy, that was floating around, but I never saw it. I'd love to like try to pretty that up and make it look all nice and detailed. I don't know. I actually wouldn't mind if like 3-0 or another company would make a high-end like Freddy Fazbear with actual like fuzzy materials and a metal endoskeleton. That would be awesome. That'd be so cool. Waiting for AliExpress to make 327th troops. That would be so good. That'd be so good. What's your favorite TVC troop builder? I can kind of show you. The blue ARC Trooper. I have filled out the Monolith 10. Don't worry, I have definitely done that. That is my favorite TVC troop builder. I think that's the TVC figure I own the single most of, is that one. Which Robos and Transformers figures do you like? I mean, I think they're all cool, but they're definitely... I share a very similar opinion on them that Thew Adams has. I like playing with my toys. I don't need to just watch the toy play on its own. You know? It's cool, it's neat. It's something I would love to experience. Like, I'd love to go to a convention where someone has Robosin, Optimus, and Megatron, like, duking it out on a table. If Robosin offered to send me one, I would say yes, but I would never buy one. Never. I just picked up Hot Toys C-3PO and R2-D2 for a stop-motion video. Oh, that's exciting. Dude, I love seeing stop-motions with sixth scale. I've been talking too long. I'm starting to get tongue-tied. Yeah, there was, what was it, Counter 656? Didn't he do some, like, stop motions with that scale? He was one of the best stop motion makers back in the day. Have you ended up playing EA Battlefront 2 yet? Nope. That is very low on my to-play list. I might someday, but I am not stressing. Where do you get stands from? They come with figures. That's where I get them. Like the stand with Ang, he came with that stand. I've never really bought stands, but the Collecting Warehouse, it is a local company, so I'm going to shout them out. The Collecting Warehouse, they'll ship out. You don't have to be living in Cincinnati for that. But Collecting Warehouse is a great place for doll stands, for action figure stands, cases, things like that. They are a great resource. Definitely Collecting Warehouse is a great place if you are looking for action figure stands. Is there a chance of a Hot Toys making Fordo? I feel like there's a chance. I feel like there's definitely a chance. They're making some pretty obscure stuff. Like, they're making that Luke Skywalker, the Dark Empire Luke? Oh my god. How obscure is that? Yeah, Hot Toys could definitely make a Fordo. I can see that definitely being a possibility. Old versus new Netflix Soundwave versus Titans Return. Not a bad idea, honestly. Because I did an old versus new with, like, Siege Soundwave and G1, and that's kind of not relevant now, but that might not be bad. Like the Titans Return one, showing that off. When will Hot Toys include the Apple with their figures? Dude, that's something that Sideshow did back in the day too. I know you're from Cincy, but have you ever been to Big Fun Columbus? I think I've been to Big Fun. I think I have been there. I think. Maybe. It was a pretty cool store, if I'm remembering correctly. I know I've been to some stores up north. I think I've been to Big Fun. When should you give up on asking a girl out? I've tried 3 times, but she said she was busy. Man, this ain't the place. We're talking about toys, man. I'm sorry you're going through that, but, man, just don't stress relationships. Just don't. Been there, done that. Wait until you find someone who is mature and will not be playing you around. That's all I'm going to say. What's probably your favorite original Star Wars trilogy character? Tarkin. I love Grand Moff Tarkin. Thoughts on 86B? I said it like way at the beginning of the stream, but I'll say it again. It looks good. Definitely looks good. I'll definitely pick it up, but I still love the Netflix one. Do you want Transformers anime made by Studio Trigger? I don't know Studio Trigger. I'm not a big anime guy, but I would love to see a new Transformers anime, honestly. I think that would be really cool to just see regardless, so sure. Am I the only one who feels bad for Starscream Megatron as like an abusive father? I mean, yeah, but Starscream also kind of deserves it because he's a very manipulative, abusive person himself. So, I don't know. It's a very toxic relationship. It's very toxic. Any updates on the Beast Hunters collection besides Dreadwing? If you watched the Ratchet video, I got RC, Wheeljack, and Bulkhead on eBay. I forget their username, but a fan tipped me off to that eBay listing. It was like $75 for all three of them in the package. And I was like, hell yeah. So I copped that right away. And I'll make sure I shout them out when I actually make the videos. But that was such a good tip. First video I saw from you was the Every Bakara Heavy. Yeah, it's a classic. Have you heard of Grandpa Clone Customs? I was actually just looking on their website the other night. I'm not into custom Lego minifigs. Not really. I've got some Clone Army customs. When I say some, I mean, geez. I've got Cody. Someone sent me the Vaughn in the P.O. box. I have Fordo, Yellow Bark Trooper, Blue Guy. And then I have Delta Squad. So I have almost 10. I have almost 10 Clone Army customs. They're really cool, but I'm not that into it. Hey, JC, got the new Phase 2 Clone Trooper 4-pack. What is a perfect mold, my man? We finally got the definitive Phase 2. It's really good, definitely. It's not perfect, though. They're not perfect. I know they could do better. Based Thundercracker fan. What time is it now? 12:25. I'm only like 10 minutes behind. I ordered Rise of Cobra General Hawk, and they instead shipped me Stone. Oh, that stinks. I hate when that happens. It actually worked out for me one time when I was ordering Gundam MSIA Battle Scarred figures. I think I ordered like Battle Scarred Dragon Gundam, and they sent me Battle Scarred Bolt Gundam. And I messaged them. I'm like, hey, you sent me the wrong thing, but I actually would like the thing that you sent me. If it's still available, may I just repurchase the thing I was supposed to get and have also bought this? And he was like, yeah, sure. So that worked out in my favor. Do you think Gamer Edition is dying? It's not dying. It's still going. I mean, they just revealed the Decepticon Trooper. It's still going. I mean, I don't think it's going to last forever, but Thundercracker is the best character, but Skywarp is the coolest looking. Yeah, Skywarp is objectively the coolest, but Thundercracker is my favorite. Okay, but Emery is my favorite because I'm a dumb simp. Like from the Bad Batch, Thyra versus Fox. I love them both, but I'm a big Fox fan. SS Gamer Edition is probably going to die soon. Yeah, it's definitely like not the greatest line, but I want to see them go in FOC for sure. I'd love to see like a big like Commander class Prime. Oh my gosh, Thunderwing. That would be amazing. Throw back to stream where multiple of us are asking about Saga Bly. We are not even going there. Already said my favorite Seeker is Thundercracker. You have a P.O. box. Tell me what you want so I can send it to you. I don't know, man. People just send me stuff and I have fun with it. What's your rarest clone trooper? The comic pack. The Kashyyyk Trooper comic pack. Those are by far my rarest I have. OMG, speaking of G.I. Joe, I've been loving the 25th anniversary line. Yeah, I went through a phase like about 10 years ago where I loved like 3 1/4 inch Joes and 25th and all that. They're so cool. I still have them, but I'm kind of like over that phase of my collecting life where I don't get new ones anymore. I just have the ones I have and I'm happy with them. You wanted the Hayatoy Snake Eyes. You would have looked badass with the Hayatoy's Predator figures. Yeah, the Haya Snake Eyes looked good. But I need that Haya Cobra Trooper. I need that. It looks so good. I'll always live anger. Lego didn't release the Bionicle 500. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was able to read through your typos. Yeah, they were going to do a construction figure of a 501st Trooper and an ATRT. They stopped. You know that meme where like it's that guy digging for gold and he's walking away just as soon as he finds everything? They canceled that line just as soon as they were about to release some hot sellers. Because that 501st would have sold like hotcakes. And then what was the other one going to be? Like a super battle droid? Something like that? That would have been good. I have one Haya Predator. It's all right. So far, my 3 most recent clones have been Revenge of the Sith era. Yeah, I love the 212 Airborne figure. I love that. Man, you got some solid ones. It has never been way too long. We need a new TVC Commander Cody. We do. We definitely do. How long do you think till a new TVC Cody? I think the next TVC Cody is going to be the Bad Batch Cody. I think they're going to do Bad Batch Cody soon. Hopefully within the next couple years. If I ever get into Hot Toys, the ones I want to get are first Terminator Salvation John Connor. Yeah, I forgot they did like older Terminator stuff. The Retaliation Snake Eyes looks really good too. But keep in mind, 3-0 is a great 6th scale company. 3-0 does a lot of great stuff. Are those troopers a 3.0 version? They are. One is the 2-pack with the battle droid, and one is a single release. As a fellow big boy, that's why I want to make a Book of Boba Fett costume. Yeah, I'm sure us bigger boys liked seeing chunky Fett because we're like, oh, we can be him now. Funko makes and made action figures. Yeah, Funko still makes the Five Nights at Freddy's figures. Funko made like Game of Thrones figures. They made stuff for Firefly. Funko's definitely they make more than the Pops. They definitely do. They're not very good at making any toys, in my opinion, but they make them. Transformers, Star Wars crossover, Garnden. Shut up. Book of Boba Fett. Boba got dad bod. Yeah, I've got a dad bod. I made my own custom movie depictions of Duke, Jinx, Flint, Roblox. That's cool. Yeah, they definitely... Rise of Cobra definitely dropped the ball so hard. We will get an updated Transformers collection video. Yeah, we will. I said it earlier in the stream. Once I hit 100,000 subscribers, I will do an entire collection tour. Not just of Transformers. Everything. But I will do a revised version when I pack stuff up and reallocate my display. Oh, wait, there's a 4-pack of TVC ARC Troopers. Is there? I'm not sure where... I'm not sure where you heard that. There's a 4-pack of TVC, like, Clone Troopers. I might have accidentally said ARC Troopers. I don't know. I've been talking for almost 2 hours. J4, same. I'm just a larger person. Like that. Also, FNAF Transformers would go hard. FNAF Transformers? Nah. Nah. Just FNAF figures. I don't need FNAF Transformers. I do not need that. Speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, did you hear about Jazzwares getting the rights? Ooh. Ooh. That's hype. Hopefully, I think Jazzwares would do a lot better than Funko. For sure. Classic Iron Man models or modern MCU marks. I don't know. I love classic comic book Iron Man suits, but I kind of like Mark. Like Mark II, Mark III. Model, I don't know. Saying model instead of Mark. I think Mark is cooler. But I love a lot of the classic, or a lot of the comic suits too. I feel like with Hot Toys, nothing is off the table. Honestly, it feels that way. What type of stain would you recommend for Transformers? A lot of Transformers use the same peg hole size as Gundam model kit stands. So I would look at like Bandai high grade 1144 scale action bases. You have to cut them out. You have to build them. But it actually uses the same port size for, like, along with Gundam and Transformers. It's pretty cool. I was looking at my shelf while I was talking, seeing if there's one I could easily grab and demonstrate that, but there really isn't. So you'll have to take my word on it. But yeah, that hole is actually there to be compatible with, like, Bandai 1144 display bases. So that's ones I would use for Transformers. On one hand, I want Hot Toys to make Fordo, but on the other hand, I don't. Why they gotta be so expensive? Man, you gotta pay up for that quality. You got to. Don't you hate it when the Transformers movie villain always have the coolest design, and then they immediately get killed off by the Autobots? I mean, that's just their lot in life. That's just their lot in life. What's your smallest Transformer? Oh, wow. One that actually transforms, my smallest? I gotta think it's probably gonna be like the little Headmaster guys from like Titan's Return. I'm kind of looking around. I've got like some really, really tiny minifigs. Like the ones that came with, like the little Optimus Prime one that came with the Autobot Arc. Like figure-wise, that is the tiniest one I have. But a transforming figure-wise, I would probably say those little Headmasters. I can't think of anything smaller than that actually still transforms. No. I'm looking around. I'm not seeing anything smaller than those. I mean, they just fold up into heads, but still. At least 86 Bumblebee is an all-new mold, unlike 86 Springer. That is very true. Do you think the hate on the 86 reveals is too much? I mean, I get Springer because that is not a leader class. But Bumblebee's aight. Bumblebee's fine. But she's 40 and I'm 34. We don't have much time. I mean, man, I wasn't even born until my mom was in her 40s. So don't feel like you have an expiration date on finding love. I'm gonna leave it there. I wish you the best of luck. I don't know why you're coming to a toy live stream for this, but what's poppin'? Did you manage to get the Imperial Commando? I did not. I did not. Did you get the new Legacy Magmatron? Not yet. I will, but not yet. I've answered the smallest Transformer already. My top 3 TF shows are Beast Wars, Cybertron, and Animated. Those are solid. You got to see Prime. You got to watch Prime though. Prime is my all-time favorite. I love Prime, but Prime is what like really got me into it. So I'm very biased. One time Hasbro Pulse accidentally double shipped me a Nova Prime instead of sending me my 2/12 4-pack. I mean, did you get? Let's see, you got an extra Nova Prime. I mean, you could have. I don't know. Did you reach custom? Did you get in contact with customer service? I mean, they might have helped. I ordered another Neo Viper from someone on eBay for my birthday. They shipped me an Elite Viper. Oh, like from Rise of Cobra. That's nice they let you keep the Elite Viper though. That's nice. I like the Rise of Cobra Vipers. That is actually a design I like. Grimlock is objectively the coolest Dinobot, but Scorn is my favorite. Same. Scorn's my favorite. Do you think Hasbro would do a Generations TFA Megatron justice? Maybe. I mean, Transformers now are really good toys. The Marvel mech's any good? I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. Doesn't have knees or elbows, but I feel like as a toy, it's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid toy. I mean, is it something I needed in my life? No. But was it a fun little build to do on a live stream? Sure it was. All right. Toby, I don't know why you felt the need to spam what's your smallest Transformer. I answered your question. I know I was a little late to the party, but you do not need to ask the same question a million times. That is not necessary. Me too, but that pack is kind of garbage. Yeah, the Haya Predators are really cool. You forgot the name of Wolf Battalion, the Wolf Pack. Dude, can I do? No, I have no power on the. Toby, please. I don't know how far along we are, but don't ever spam questions ever again. Unbearable. Do you like Gundam X? I haven't watched it, but it looks pretty cool. Tamora is peak male. Yeah, Tamora Morrison's great. Most recent clone was the 2007 Hawkbat. Yeah, that's cool. I think it would be cool if we saw Commander Cody and Obi-Wan. I heard he was supposed to be in both Rebels and Obi-Wan, and they cut him out in both of them. So maybe they have some other plan for Cody, or maybe we'll just never see him after Bad Batch. I have no idea. I wanted the Funko Power Armor till I saw this third-party market prices. I have the Funko Power Armor figure. I have that one. Don't worry about it. It's not very good. I would not stress about it. I love the AVP Predator figures. I have the Celtic Predator from NECA. Is Celtic the one with like the cool mask that almost looks like a gas mask in a weird way? It's kind of hard to describe. I think Legacy Crankcase is cool. I think he's cool. I enjoyed Rise of Cobra more than Retaliation, as I hate Retaliation so much. I mean, I don't think either of them are good, but I would say I prefer Retaliation. What's your smallest trade? Toby, stop! Stop it, Toby! FNAF Transformers Collaborative will go hard. Yeah, FNAF, no. FNAF Transformers, no. No, thank you. FNAF movie Springtrap Hot Toys. That's actually something I wouldn't mind seeing, like Hot Toys or 3-0 making FNAF stuff. That would be kind of cool. I wish we had gotten a Transformers X Aliens, as I wanted Xenomorph Queen Predacon. That would actually be kind of cool. I think that might happen. I think that's something in the realm of possibility. Fun fact, the real life company in Star Wars canon is Coca-Cola. FNAF Transformers sounds wacky. I don't think... I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing like a figure of Jenny from Life as a Teenage Robot, because that was a pretty cool show. I don't see them making a Transformer out of it. Do I have any power on, like, on the mobile streaming? Like, I don't think I can really do much of anything. But Toby, please stop. I don't have anyone to time you out. Please. For whatever reason, it won't let me time you out. You need to stop. I'm almost done with the live stream anyway. I got a classified Techno Viper today. I've been waiting to find that in stores. I've been waiting to find that. Thank you, Toby. He stopped. Thank you so much. I did answer your question, by the way. It was the Headmaster guys. I answered the question. The Little Titans Return Headmasters. I answered it. I don't know why you kept asking. All right. I'm sorry you just joined, Alyssa. We are almost done. I'm going to open one more Transformer. Who should it be? Should it be Wheeljack or Sunstreaker? I want to open Sunstreaker. Wait, someone said Wheeljack. What kind of music you into? Like Breaking Benjamin, Old 3 Days Grace, Linkin Park. I like Genesis. That's an older band I really like. Pink Floyd, Queen, stuff like that. All right. So, all right. I'm going to do it Dumb Jake style. Put a 1 in the chat, but only once. If you want Wheeljack, put a 2 in the chat if you want Sunstreaker. That's how I'm going to do it. I will review more Batman figures. I have a lot planned. I have a lot up my sleeve for Batman. I mean, I'm going to review my Hot Toys one. All right. Ooh, it's kind of mixed. It's very mixed. Oh, wow. T-Case is 1.5. 1 is winner. I don't know. I feel like 1. I think 1 won. I feel like we're gonna do Wheeljack. We're gonna do Wheeljack. That's what I've decided. I've already started. All right. Whose gun is this? Is this just the gun they included? Because I don't remember this coming with, like, any of these characters. Whose gun is this in this multi-pack? Whose gun is that? That's packed by Wheeljack. I'm opening Wheeljack. It's been decided. I have to do it off camera, though, because this big multi-pack, the box is huge. I can't bring it onto the desk. And he's entombed. All right, there he is. There he is. All right, let me get his little gun out. So believe it or not, I have exhaust, right? Yeah, it is one of Minerva's guns. Did they just include that? I mean, Sunstreaker has a gun. And then Jazz has his gun. Maybe they just included this to give them an extra accessory. I don't know. Because Hound is properly armed. I'm going to give it to Wheeljack for now. But yeah, believe it or not, I never got the Earthrise or Kingdom Wheeljack. I never did. I was happy enough with my old Generations one. And I mean old Generations. Like the one from like 2011, 2012. I was happy with that one. But hey, this multi-pack, I wanted Hound, and I missed out on Sunstreaker. One of the very few figures I actually missed out on. So the set came with a Wheeljack, and now I have Wheeljack in my collection in this more like cartoony color. And I really like it. This looks really nice. He's not that off-white. He's like pure white. I actually like the gray paint instead of the silver. I think that looks good. I've expressed before, I actually prefer painted windshields over clear plastic. I don't know why. I just do. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm going to keep him with this gun because, you know, it was packed next to him, so why not? I do have the Warpath. The time it is for me, it is almost 1 a.m. So, I mean, I'm a night owl anyway, but after this, I'm probably just going to eat a little something and go to bed. All right, let's transform this Wheeljack. Yes, he does transform because he's a transformer. He is a transformer. He does the transforming. We need more Starscream figures? Dude, do you know how many Starscreams Hasbro has made lately? Dude, what are you talking about? We've gotten Reactivate. We've gotten Reactivate. We've gotten the Earthrise, the Studio Series 86, Studio Series Bumblebee movie. We got Studio Series Fall of Cybertron. We've gotten the Cybertron one. We've gotten the Armada one. We are so Starscreamed out right now. They've been giving us so many Starscreams. I don't know what else they can do for you, my guy. They've been going all out with Starscream. This is a good mold, honestly. Like I said, I do have it with exhaust, so it's like I know what I'm doing. But I don't know why I just never felt the need to get Wheeljack. I feel like I should have. But yeah, I feel like it worked out. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the Trailbreaker and the Jazz from this set quite yet. I've not decided. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Almost done. I love his Earth mode, though. I feel like this is one of the reasons why I wanted this Wheeljack, because the old Generations one never really captured his alt mode properly. I forget what kind of car it is. Ow! Ooch! Ooch, he pinched me. He pinched me. My hands are getting sweaty from after building that Lego set. My hands get sweaty pretty easily, so I wash my hands all the time. But I have not been able to wash them for the past couple hours because I've been doing the live stream. All right. Almost. Come on, plug in. Plug in, please. Please plug in. I see where you plug in. Please do it. There we go. There we go. Come on. Plug in. There we go. I said I know what I was doing. Here I'm struggling. All right. There we go. Oop, I'm pushing things in. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. I've ruined it. I've ruined it. I ruined it, guys. I fixed it. I fixed it, guys. All right. There we go. There's Wheeljack in his car mode. 638. That text, that font looks bland, or is that just me? That looks bland, man. I don't know. The colors look good, though. Colors look good. You can take his weird little gun thing, plug that on top if you want. Woohoo. Big deal. But yeah, I don't know if this will take the place as my main shelf Wheeljack. It might. This might be my main shelf Wheeljack now. I haven't decided yet. I have not decided yet. All right. So what I'm going to do, gnomes or dwarves? Dwarves. What I'm going to do, any further questions that you want to ask beyond Toby's gnomes or dwarves question, if you ask them already, I'm not going to scroll up. Just put them back in the chat. Just put it back in the chat if you have a question. You should do more Gundam reviews. I want to talk more about Gundam, but I don't know. Algorithm does not like when I make Gundam videos. The entire all mode looks so boring. Earthrise all mode had much more interesting. Oh, here comes the questions. Oh, now I'm burping. Phase 1 or 2 clone troopers. I like phase 1 when they're plain white. I like phase 2 when they have deco on them. My favorite color is blue. The burps are coming out. Blue. My favorite color is blue. Toy Hacks would give the Wheeljack the decal upgrade. Yeah, I'm sure it would look better with Toy Hacks. How many clone troopers do you have? Tons. I have not counted in years, and I'll probably never count again. What's your thoughts on Skibbity Toilet? Shut up. I'm sick of that brain rot. It's so horrible. You should eat that extra burrito if you haven't already. Dude, I ate that ages ago. What you talking about? What's your favorite dinosaur? I'm not a big dinosaur guy. The only dinosaurs I really like are the Dinobots. I gotta go generic though, probably T-Rex. No, the Mosasaurus. Isn't that the one that's like a sea monster? I love that one. The font looks like an underpaid animator had to draw it constantly. Oh wait, yeah, it fits. Please look up GeoTracker before you go. I can't look it up while I'm doing the live stream. But I will look that up right after the stream. I like how Shadow of the Day transitions into what I've done. Does it? Does it actually transition into that? I've never listened to the album entirely like that. But I love Shadow of the Day. And what I've done, obviously, If you're a Transformers fan and you don't like what I've done from Linkin Park, I don't know what to tell you. I depict the new Vipers as combat androids, like combat androids from Aliens. That's kind of cool. Yeah, they look like robots. Mercedes or BMW? I'm not much of a car guy. Probably Mercedes. What's your favorite version of Batman? Arkham Batman is definitely my favorite version. Could you show your fan art wall? I cannot. It's in the other room. Favorite Spidey villain? Venom. I like him as a villain, not as a weird anti-hero that they paint him out to be now. I like Venom as a villain. Chicken or beef? Beef. Masters of the Universe Battle Cat looks good. Yeah, I have the Motu Origins Battle Cat. Yeah, my favorite color is blue. Who would win in a fight, Commander Cody versus Rambo? You mean Hunter? I don't do the whole who would win in a fight thing. I don't even do that. Toy Store had the old Wheeljack for like $22. That's not bad. That's not a bad price for that. I'd say if you want it, you should get it. What's your favorite plane? Probably the F-15. Isn't that what the Seekers are? I have more Cobra Troopers than all Clean White Stormtroopers. That's solid. I can respect that. What's your medium transformer or something? I don't know what you mean by that. My medium transformer? What's your favorite building? Bro, you're just asking silly questions now, Toby. You're on one. You're on one, Toby. My favorite building? I know, the Cincinnati Museum Center, the Union Terminal, because that was the Hall of Justice. And I think it's really cool. I've been at the Cincinnati Museum Center. It's really cool. What's your favorite Masters of the Universe figure? Scareglow. Scareglow is my favorite. Mosasaurus isn't a dinosaur, though. Close enough, man. It's in Jurassic Park. It's in Jurassic Park. Fridge reveal? No. Do you like My Chemical Romance? I'm not like a diehard fan, but I like their stuff. I can't wait to get the Hammond Collection Giganosaurus. I'm sure that would be really cool. Isn't that the green one? Opinions on Oasis? No idea what that is. And I will send you a picture of my Walmart Transformers aisle on Instagram and tell me what you want out of it. I mean, man, you don't got to do that. You don't got to do that. Linkin Park is so freaking good. Yeah, man, it broke my heart when Chester passed away. My theory is the water dinosaurs are the Loch Ness Monster. Yeah, same. Do you like any Godzilla character besides Mechagodzilla? No, I'm not a kaiju guy. I'm just not. Like, I have a whole Pacific Rim collection. I have, like, every Jaeger figure. Like, I have every Jaeger represented from NECA, Diamond Select, and Robot Spirits. Not a single kaiju. Not a kaiju fan. I have that Godzilla figure because Godzilla is iconic. Batman or Spider-Man? I said that earlier. Batman all the way. Shadow of the Day and What I've Done have a holiday and Boulevard and Broken Dreams thing. That's cool. I know Breaking Benjamin did, like, the start of one of their recent albums, like, the intro transitioned into Feed the Wolf, and that was really cool. I mean, yeah, Terminators would win against Stormtroopers, obviously. It would win me or Toby. Come on, shut up. Have you read any of the Skybound Transformers comics? I have not. I have issue 1. I have, like, the cool Soundwave cover. I was in a comic shop and I decided to buy that, but I have not read it. I just don't have the attention span to read. Like, I don't. I'm not even joking. I don't. Favorite Optimus Prime design of all time? Transformers Prime. Transformers Prime 07. Believe it or not, the Cyber Commander is one of my favorites. I love the Cybertron design from the Cybertron show. Rise of the Beast, Bumblebee design is really good. Yeah, there's a lot of good Prime designs. G1 is not one of my favorites, but I love G1 Prime. What's up, JC? I finished building the new Clone Trooper Battle Pack. That's cool. I was said earlier, I was thinking about doing that for this live stream, but I decided not to. How would escape Arkham on super hard mode? I don't know. You just do it, I guess. Counter all the time. What's your Instagram? It's JCC2224. It's my Instagram. What are your thoughts on the Chicago Bean? I have no idea what you're talking about. The reason I got more Cobra Troopers than Stormtroopers is because I have more luck with G.I. Joes than I do with Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, not a lot of people are into G.I. Joes nowadays. It's kind of unfortunate. Are you talking about Power Rangers? I'm not into Power Rangers. I can't contribute to that conversation. Pineapples on pizza are all right, but there has to be something else along with it. It's not just pineapples. There has to be something else. If we survive this, I'm going to kill you. It's going to age poorly. Oh, yeah, the TF1 quote. For a second, I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, yeah, I feel like that was the whole point of it. I will, and I'm a comment on the stream after it's over, something random and reply what you think. Oh, yeah, yeah, you can do that if you want. Would you rather live in a house of saga? I'm not even reading the rest of that. Will you get 86 Blaster? No, I have the Kingdom one. That's fine with me. Age of Extinction and Last Night are the only bad. Because, yeah, I was missing Linkin Park, especially in Age of Extinction. What's your favorite Johnny Test episode? I hate Johnny Test. One of the most annoying cartoons of all time. Absolutely despise it with all of my heart. Mostly because Johnny Test reminded me of a super annoying kid in school, and I could not stand to watch it. Do you think the clones could beat Terminators, though? I don't know, maybe. Like I said, I don't really do the whole versus hypothetical stuff. I still hold the title as the first viewer J-Force threatened on stream. Hold it proudly. Favorite Megatron design? Probably Prime. Prime again. Favorite core class figure? This is the last question I'm answering. Favorite core class figure? All other questions will not be answered. I'm sorry. I need to go. It's getting late. My favorite core class figure? That's a good question. I'm looking at my shelf of core classes right now. Probably the Seeker mold. The Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp. That's really solid. I really like that. Alrighty. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I did read that earlier about the Commander Cody armor. I did read that. Thank you all so much for watching. I thought I saw a thumbnail of you opening Johnny Test blind bags, though. No, never. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. You must be confusing me with another channel. Yeah, thank you guys. Very long live stream, very fun. I guess he's going to leave Wheel Streaker in the box. I'm going to open Sunstreaker another day. I'm going to do a whole video on Sunstreaker. Don't worry, you'll see him. I'm going to talk about that one, the Bumblebee one, the Alternators one, and the Old Universe one. I'm going to do a whole video dedicated to Sunstreaker. It's going to happen. Do I even have the... No, I don't. Why did I think I had the Alternators one? Oh, you'll have to wait for that. I don't even have it yet. I think I confused him with Tracks. For whatever reason, I'm like, oh, I have Alternator Sunstreaker. No, I have Alternator's Tracks. I need Sunstreaker still. He's one of the ones I need still. Anyways, I'm still going to do that video. Don't worry, it'll happen. Thank you, guys. I will look up GeoTracker. Don't worry. Thank you so much. Toby, I'm sorry I got annoyed. But please don't do that again. Have a good night, guys. I will see you. What day is it now? New video will be on Monday, the 27th. New video on the 27th. Have a good one, guys. I will see you later.